Hello, everyone, and welcome to BeamNG Drive. Welcome back. We are here for some Driven Till Destruction. Thank you, Amy, for having turned up. Why do I have no game sound? Got to tab into the right window. You put a dent in my car! God damn it. Yes, it is time for Driven Till Destruction. However, today's session is going to be very different. We're not complete. We did a test of this week, actually, but we're not completely sure how this is all going to work. But we've got a multiplayer session. Essentially, the aim of the game is we're going to be driving these vehicles around, and the last one still running will win. But we'll also be kind of seeing how far the vehicles will go, whether we're all driving the same car, whether we're all driving different specs of a car, or I'm not quite sure. It'll be up to what the wonderful donators might request, what chat might want to see, and all of that kind of thing. We're going to see what happens, and sort of take it from there, essentially. The game is still, you know, the aim of everything is still the same as it always has been. Drive as far as you can while your car is falling apart on a destructive circuit. We're at the Baja circuit, mostly because, well, the Utah Extra map, I should say, with the Baja circuit, mostly because this is one of the more friendly we've come across in terms of FPS for perhaps slightly lower end PCs. After all, we've got 7 cars running around here, and there's dust, but not as much dust as we've seen in some. We're going to kind of see how it goes, really. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to see here. It's going to be silly. Things are going to fall over. Things are going to blow up. Wheels are going to fall off. You know the drill. If you've seen this series around the place, you will know what's going to occur. Bumping is, you're not supposed to take out other cars and damage them, but let's face it, after a lap, most of these cars aren't going to drive in a straight line or have work. So it's going to occur. There are going to be nudges. There are going to be crashes. If a car rolls and ends up across the track, there's only so much that you can do. So, yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. We're off to a great start. Bloody Lado. It's always one. It's always one. Yeah, we've got 7 of us. People might drop in and drop out as we go through. But yeah, we start with Lado, me, Impega, Longbow, Amy, Joe, and Speed Beast. And we have got everyone here. So I think we are ready to go. I mean, it's kind of a race. It's kind of a mayhem-inducing round. You know the drill. Well, there's already been a bump. Oh, it's quite oversteery. I forgot it's not all-wheel drive. It is a rear-wheel drive car. You half expect it to be all-wheel drive. It is not. Lado and Longbow are going side by side through the first corner. It's gone a little bit wrong for Lado. No, Lado! You've gone very sideways and blocked my line. I think I've spun Lado. I don't know if Lado was spinning on their own. We very lightly brushed the back of Lado's car. Lado spun. I don't know whether it was caused by the contact or not. I just realised, because I'm in multiplayer, I haven't actually got the UI bit that I need on for the distance. Oh, we will have to turn that on for the next round. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to have a pass on Longbow. We're to the inside. Going up the hill, but it's gone wrong. Oh, we've landed on Impega as well. We've lost a root. We've lost the spoiler. We've lost a bit of the boot. And a bit of bumper damage. Nothing major. It's not the worst thing that we could have had occur to our vehicle. Oh, that was stemmed from trying to maybe go for an overtake and having a slightly slow line coming up a hill. It's so critical for some of these sections. Oh, Longbow's had a falling over. No, Joe has, though. Joe has gone tumbling over. Now, you're allowed to node grabber and recover a car if you roll, of course. There is Streamlabs. Why is that not appearing? Hold on. Things have gone weird and broken. There should be Streamlabs. I don't know why that's not appeared. Well, I'm very professional tonight. We're coming out towards Radiator Springs for the first time. We are over, but we are going to roll. Oh, Joe is dead with wheel axle damage. We have potentially lost our turbo. Oh! Jeez, did not realise Amy was going to be going behind us. Lado's car is a funky looking shape right there. Well, mine's not the worst. So Joe's already out. Joe's already out. That roll snapped a wheel from Joe's car. Amy's had a spin. Lado sent it across the jump. Can we clear the double? We can. Can we clear the next double? We do. Fantastic. That is all good. I don't know why the donation bar stuff isn't. It should actually be on. I don't quite know why it's not. Which is a little bit strange, but I will fix it for next time. No, oil radiator. It wasn't. I thought I saw oil and radiator, and I was immediately worried. But it's actually not the biggest problem. Oh, I've eaten my bumper. We are going to have to rectify this. I can't actually move. So we are allowed to free debris if debris gets stuck under the car. So there we go. Oh, Lado has lost a wheel axle as well. That's 2 down for the axles. David, thank you very much for the super chat. The radiator has gone now. Saying a good evening to everyone. If you take requests, I would like to see the Super Pig D series. We can absolutely have a go with that around here. My car is bad to drive. There's a lot of camber on the rear left wheel. There's a lot of steaming cars around the place. I think most cars have knackered their radiator by this stage. Longbow might be stuck. Longbow might be dead. That seems to have come to a halt somewhere. Impega is having a good run so far. Let's not... yeah, don't worry. I do still see the Streamlabs stuff. It's just for some reason not appearing on the screen. Having started this run, I can't quite change it yet, but we will have a go. Or maybe Longbow was stuck on some bodywork or something. I am not sure. Don't worry about the red dots. That's just to do with the teleporters that are on this map. It's a really, really cool map, the Utah Extra one. But, oh, bloody hell, we're going to bounce and go sideways. But yeah, that's what the little red dots are. They're to do with the teleports. They're nothing significant to the running of the car. I'm going to go and visit some scenery if I'm not careful. It's fine. My hope is Impega breaks down at some point. We've overtaken Amy, who was having serious handling issues. So, Lombow's stopped again, I think, on the tabletop jump. Whoa! I've got lag murdered! Amy! I should point out, the multiplayer is a mod, right? Oh, it looks like Lombow's dead. Lombow's out, probably wheel axle, I'm going to hazard a guess. That seems to be the common cause of death. If a message came up, I didn't see what it was. Right. Covert, can you make this jump? Hey, not very well. We will have to go for a reverse and try and get the car going again. Impega is still running. Impega just went over radiator springs. Is Impega's car okay? I mean, it's still smoking heavily. My temperature gauge... Engine's dead on Impega. Okay, so all we have to do is go further than Impega, and we might be able to claim a victory, although our car is getting hot now. Our Speed Beast engine's gone. Amy's engine is dead. If we can go past Impega's final resting point, we might win this first round at the moment. Oh, we're going to climb. Oil pan damage. No, that's not what we needed. I mean, we are very close to death. Don't die here. Don't die here. Thank you, Covert. We take the lead. The engine's going to be dead one way. It's either overheated or lack of oil is going to kill it. However, we have got the lead. We're still going to go. Can we make it to another lap? I don't know. We're going to fling the car across the jumps. We do make it across both of them and go very sideways through the next corner. We're going to lap a Lado. Uh-oh. No, don't you bloody dare fall over. Last thing I need is more time stuck upside down. There's a chance the engine will just turn off if we do that. The oil is critically low. I have no idea how I've managed to keep my Covert's engine going. I've not been that much kinder to it than anybody else. Come on, make another lap. You can do it, Covert. I mean, I think I just spat out someone's bumper. I think that was Longbow's. It was green, or it could be Speed Beast's, actually. Flight! Oh, the flight has gone badly. Radiators leaking. It's been telling me the radiator's leaking 3 separate times. We made 3 separate punches in the radiator. It's still going. It's a beast of a car, this. Well, mine has been... I say a beast, considering my cover, Mr. Turbo, has been remarkable. I mean, it has started losing power. The oil is overheating. I don't care about that. That's not a problem. Oh, if we can manage to put a lap on everybody. I mean, this is the thing about Driven to Destruction. We are all in exactly the same car. You can see Joe only made it about a third of a lap. And we're going to make it onto another lap. It's still going. It's dying. It is poorly. Shouldn't celebrate too much. But the Mr. Turbo car, the turbocharger is overheating. I'm not sure what's going to die in this. My steering's not great either. Should point that out. The steering is unhappy. Can we... Oh, the rod bearing. I can hear the... is it the rod knock or whatever? I can hear it dying. It's really having a poor day, but it's not given up yet. Come on, can we lap a longbow as well? I don't think we can lap the entire field, unfortunately. We are going to go lap a stricken longbow. I fear the engine will melt before we get... Oh, piston rings are gone. Before we get to lap Amy and Joe. Oh, it's dying. It's dying on the hill. And that's the end of that. Oh, it is gone. It is gone. Does that fix? Oh, that fixes that. Fantastic. I have figured out how to fix the setup here. The engine expired, but I tell you what, it did a bloody good job. It did a really, really good job. Apollo says hello as well. But there we go. Hello, Apollo. Yes, hello. What do you want to say? Do you have opinions? Yes. What are they? What are your opinions on the matter? I didn't cheat. Always, Driven to Destruction has always been run with non-preheated engines. Everyone should do the same thing, because you know, it gives the cars a little bit more of a chance. I did forget. To be fair, I did forget to tell everybody that, but that is a thing that has always been disabled. Basically, you don't want the engines preheated because you know you get that little bit more time to fix them. So okay, well we had a slight bit of an advantage, I guess, in this one. Although the wheel axles didn't fall off, we're pretty smashed up. I mean, Speed Beasts has had a big wreck somewhere. That's lost most of its roof on there. Longbows has reset. That's fine. Yeah, Longbows is over there. Impega's engine melted and blew. Small roll damage from that. Lado's was a wheel axle. We saw Lado's has had a roll at some point as well. There we go. Yeah, we will have... well, we will tell everybody to disable the engine preheating on this one. Okay, admittedly, was a little bit unintentionally cheaty from me. But there we go. David, thank you very much for the super chat, saying, ambulances running this course would be very crazy. You are right, they would be, and we can definitely have a look at running those in a minute. Now, our next vehicle is going to be, I believe it was requested, was a D-Series Super P. I'm going to have a look. Because of... Oh, there was a crunch while I was in here. Basically, we don't want crazy tough cars. A, this circuit doesn't kill crazy tough cars all that well. And B, with there being 5 or 6 options, we don't necessarily want so these sort of things running by virtue of them taking up an entire hour of a video. This track is not as destructive as the Proving Grounds or Endurodrome, so instead, we are going to make a little tweak to this because trying to kill 7 of those is going to take a long time. Instead, we will go for we'll stick with the D series. We'll stick with the D series. However, just having a look through here for a spec that might never have run. You know, I think what could be quite entertaining, we are going to go for a D25 V8 Crew Cab Dually. So this is going to be a massive truck. This is going to be an absolutely ridiculously huge truck, which feels like it should be fun. To see what happens, really. I mean, it's so unnecessarily long. But it should be entertaining. That's the point of this. That's the whole point of this. It should be quite entertaining. We shall see what happens while this goes on. Zav, thank you very much for the donation. So, because you lot can't be trusted not to race, can I request a 5-lap race? No resets. First to finish wins. Slowing down is allowed. Okay, we can have a go with that. Not for this one, though. This will be storing the trucks. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, on Beam with bus, cars, vans and trucks. Amy crashes Alex. Pega just sucks. But we here in chat will doff our hats for Longbow to win. And Lado to say, oh, shucks. I mean, it's always ambitious to go... Well, actually, a Longbow win is plausible. I was about to say it's ambitious to go for a Lado win. But you never really know. You never really know what's going to happen here. That is the whole point of it. PS vehicle request, you must race either a bus or police cars. Police cars! Absolutely. Police cars, I'm sure, will make an appearance. To JZ GTE, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, no more potatoes in the lavatory. I'm sure that means something. Regardless, we'll see a high-powered muscle car if you're choosing get flung about the circuit. We can do that. Okay, Joe might not be quite here for this one. We shall see. That's fine. I'll just finish reading donations and then we'll see whether we can go. Kevlar, thank you for the donation. Saying, as always, thank you to the filming crew for everything. An idea I just thought of this. Kill first place or marked man. Just some ideas. Thanks, everyone. See you on the track on Sunday. I mean... Both of those are quite good fun. I don't know how they'd work on here. Might need some testing. But yes, definitely. I mean, kill first place is always an entertaining form of racing. Marked man could actually work on Beam with the right vehicles, I think. Given everything behaving itself. It could definitely work. Driving sheep. Thank you for the donation. I say, first time catching one of these live. Been a fan since the days of Downhill Chaos on the 360. Oh, God, I remember that one. The pain and effort it took getting vehicles to the top of Chiliad before PC and you could teleport stuff in is remarkable. But thank you very much. Glad you're able to catch a stream live. I hope you're enjoying this one. I think we should try to get Longbow back connected again. Mr. Sumo, thank you for the donation. Saying, wishing a happy weekend to Alex, Apollo, the filming crew, and all of chat. Formula 1 testing has started, so spring will soon be here. Hurrah! Indeed, it's great to see Formula 1 back, or testing back. I can't wait for the season to start. It'll be interesting to see how it all goes. That is for sure. I'm hoping for an exciting season, basically. I don't even really care who's winning and who... I just want to have a fun season. I just want to have, competition throughout the whole thing. The start of last season was amazing, and then it went downhill a bit. Super Chats. Bum Nugget, what a wonderful name. Thank you very much for the for the Super Chat. William Ringshaw, thank you very much for Super Chat as well, saying, Alex, could you use the Stambecco? We can't use the Stambecco today. Basically, the Stambecco is a very, very detailed vehicle, and while that's fine running on my PC, trying to run 6 or 7 of them, basically, Impega's PC might melt, Longbow's might melt a bit, mine might struggle a bit trying to stream and do everything. So the Stambecco is just a too complex vehicle. If you do have another request, do let me know. But yeah, the Stambecco is just a little bit too detailed, essentially, for this. Right. Let's go and see what these trucks can do. They will either last a really long time, or they're all going to fall apart immediately. We are off, and we are underway. We have lost a mirror. No, we've stolen Speed Beast's mirror. That's fine. I'm allowed to do that. We are going to take that with us. It's very, in my headset, it's just very noisy of pickup truck. We're going for an overtake. Don't go into a tree, though. Oh, there's a bump. There's a bump. Oh, I forgot to put the distance thing on. Never mind. All is fine. Oh, we're going to get a bump from Longbow. And that bump is going to give us a bump towards a Ladosaurus. Longbow's going to go to the inside, but might struggle to carry momentum on the exit. Oh, Lado got a tank slapper from the bump. Oh, no! Oh, no! We nearly got rolled. We're still in trouble. We're on the banking. It's certainly touring car contact is being made around here. That's a huge impact and a lot of airtime for me. That is not what we need. Not what we need at all. That's fine. We're going to settle in for third for the moment. We might actually... There we go. Get the pass. I said to settle in for fourth, but we got the pass on Lado to move up a position. That's what we wanted to see here. And Pega's flailing about a little bit. We're going to bounce. Oh! Hello, Lado. Now, Radiator Springs. Are these fast enough to clear Radiator Springs nicely? That is the question. Not if you do that. Amy's fallen into Radiator Springs. Impega's bounced over it. We collect it and almost front flip. Longbow has jumped onto Lado and Speed Beast has piled into that mess. We've all made it. All the trucks seem relatively okay at the moment. Impega's got the lead of the race, a little bit bananaed. The back of Amy's truck is twisted, as is mine. We've got a good run down here. Amy's having a bad time over the jumps. We will hopefully move ourselves into second place. Little bit of a bump on Impega's truck. Lombow's fallen over. This motocross section is damaging. We know that. Oh, there's a lot of chassis flexing going on. Amy is right behind, gives us a help. Impega's to the side of it. I mean, the trucks are actually holding up. Oh, Lado's lost a drive shaft already. Lado's gone. We've got a help. Impega's fallen over. That has given us a little bit of a... Oh, it's given us a little bit of a lead. Amy's having a look to the inside. Are we quick enough to clear the double? No, not quite. Okay, Lado's had an issue. It does happen sometimes. Lado is unfortunately out. Amy has had a bit of a bad run over the motocross section through there. Is Speed Beast's truck going? I don't know. Longbow has fallen over. Speed Beast looks like it might be out. I didn't see a chat message pop up, but you never know. It's quite possible we might have missed something along the way. We have the lead of the race now, which is good. I think these might be rear-wheel drive, to be honest. They definitely don't feel all-wheel drive. So, yeah, you can go very sideways in a mile-long truck. Which is quite fun. It's on the dirt with the V8. It's just a drip. Oh, I have just noticed my temperature. Okay, maybe... Oh, Amy, where are you going? That's not the circuit at all. Amy's gone exploring. I feel like a little bit of racing... Speed Beast killed a drive shaft. That's what's happened to them. Our race has got the car very hot. The truck has got very warm indeed, which is less than ideal here. But, oh, come on now. Nicely does it up the hill. Yeah, the engine is... Oh, God, the engine is actually running very hot. We could do with a breather of... Oh, maybe the radiator... The radiator is not built for racing in this truck. That's... Uh-oh. That's safe to say. Radiator Springs is coming up. Can we make it across cleanly? Now, Speed Beast is in a really bad place. Hey, Speed Beast. You're a destroyed drive shaft. You are not in the best place in the world there. So, no, I think Lado may have lost a drive shaft and then may have reset after losing a drive shaft. Possibly. Might have been what transpired there. But we have we've got the lead now, quite nicely. Joe will be back, don't worry. Joe's had to drop out for a minute. We might have a couple of people joining a bit later on, not 100% sure yet. Is Amy still... Okay, Amy is still moving. I mean, I think this is the thing we're going to see with these trucks. Some die with drive shaft failure. But if they don't die from that, I think they're going to keep going for a while. Until possibly the engine melts. Where is Impega? Impega is over there, heading towards Radiator Springs. Smacked it very hard on the landing there. But is still running. Longbow is over there as well. Oh, God. We're fine. Shouldn't be. I should probably pay attention to where my truck is going rather than looking around. Stop doing wheelies! Of the various problems I expected this truck to have, randomly doing wheelies was not one of them at all. I didn't expect to see... Oh, our steering is slightly buckled now. I didn't expect to see just the random wheelie. And I do seem to be the only one that's having random wheelies. Everyone else just seems to have been behaving itself a little bit better. We're on to another lap, which is good. Temperature is still alarmingly high at this point. There is the pink truck. I don't know what the horn button is on controller. I don't think I have it set up, so we can't beep at people. There is... yeah, not much we can do. Is Longbow still moving? We will have to wait and see as the lap unfolds. Yeah, oh, lots of understeer, lots of understeer. Oh, we're fine. Everything is okay. Steering, I'm pulling to the right at the moment, which is only a minor pulling to the right. So, yeah, could be a lot worse. These bumps aren't really affecting us all too much outside of just making the truck work hard. So we've still got 4 vehicles circulating. This is always going to be a tougher vehicle. I always know this is going to be a much stronger vehicle. The driveline is the concern. We've already seen 2 go out with it. I suspect that's going to be what the majority of the failures are with this, outside of maybe overheating. If the radiator punches, it will overheat quickly. Oh, truck, get down. I need the wheels on the ground. Or just a crash into Speed Beast. That could also kill us. Ooh. Ugh. We're okay. Yeah, my steering is not great. It's, not the worst problem in the world, but you can see the front left wheel is always turning right, essentially. Yeah, not great. These jumps we can still clear. We have the power to make it. We have the steering. Well, there's a horrible clonk on the landing there. But never mind. I think Amy might be out. Amy might have blown the engine. Oh, Amy's fried the engine. That's gone. Oh, clonk, clonk. We're still going. We've got a big gap to Impega, who is still running. Is Longbow still running? I don't know. Maybe. Yes, they are racing each other at the moment. If they keep racing, could we lap? Oh dear. Why is the engine starved of oil? I haven't lost the oil pan, have I? It would have told me if I had. Oh, I do remember I need to change the slight layout of the UI for multiplayer. I forgot it changes it back from single player. There is Impega and Longbow having their epic battles. Oh, Impega's looks poorly. Impega looks like they might have hit the jump down there. My steering is progressively getting worse, but that's the only real problem I have. It's pulling now worse to the right-hand side, but it looks like Impega's truck looks quite badly off. Longbow's doesn't look great either. Mine does look the healthiest of the remaining trucks. Come on, climb another hill. We're going to go a lap up. Oh, no, not quite a lap up on Amy's. This is further around. Longbow's is still moving. Yeah, my goal is, can I lap them even while they're still working? Maybe. This truck, I mean, it's immensely strong. I will give it that. I mean, we did pick a version that I thought was more likely to die than the Super, and this is why 2 stronger vehicles might have to get passed on, because, you know, this is the weaker option than the Super Pig. Oh, hello. Just got to give it a little bump on the way past. And launch up the wheelie hill. That is its new official designation, the wheelie hill. Uh-oh. I don't know how that's not breaking more things. I mean, okay, bananaing of the chassis, pretty heavy. Like, that's pretty bad, but it is doing okay. Surprisingly, it's doing okay. Yeah, I do feel sorry for anybody in this vehicle. Your spine would be destroyed. The fact that the car is still even moving is remarkable, considering the impacts that it's having to deal with here are absolutely massive. It is clonking its way over these jumps. I don't know how much suspension. I mean, the chassis, the front suspension is just taking it. You can see how much it's flexing every hit. Every hit, that front end is completely flexing. But it's still going. Oh, engine. Sorry, Impega's engine is gone. Impega is out. That's another one for engine failure. We've fallen over. Get back on your wheels. Is Longbow still going? Longbow is still going. Right. Oh, clonk and a clonk on that one. Less than ideal. Right. My lap is just becoming considerably more difficult as trucks litter the course. Oh, crap. And Longbow's lost an engine. I mean, that means we're going to take victory here. We have actually just broke... Okay. Now, we've taken victory, but I don't think I'm going to be long for this world. I think I just broke my rear axle on that rock. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to Radiator Springs and see if we survive it rather than drive indefinitely around here. We have definitely got a victory here. Somehow we haven't cooked our engine as badly as others. We haven't lost the... Somehow my truck hasn't lost a radiator. I guess that's the benefit of the wheelies that have gone on. The weirdness on the rear axle is impressive in this. The weirdness on the rear axle, whatever I've done to it, I don't often see happen on D-Series. D-Series? D-Series is that one. Oh, yeah, there's Longbow melted climbing a hill. We will go... Oh, crunch over there. So, yeah, it's... Oh. That sounded poorly. No, okay, we're fine. It's still alright. We will clonk and clonk. And twist our way over there. Our suspension is definitely on the collapse side of things. But it's still going as we crest the hill. We will go clonky, and so... Can we get over Radiator Springs? Oh, my steering is... very broken. Okay, my steering is heavily broken. We've managed to... You know those silly... It sounds cool. You know those silly, like, low trucks they make? We've managed to make that out of ours. It has lost the oil pan. It will blow up any minute. But we will just do a celebratory donut because we will take victory here. It's very low to the ground. But there we go. The server says Alex is cheating somehow. Yes, Amy. Nice try. I'm just good at driven till destruction. Oh. Okay, well, we take victory in this one. I mean, I have probably the funniest damage on my truck, to be fair, here. Most of them are just... Well, Speedbee's lost a drive shaft early on. Most of them are just overheating. Amy's is actually looking quite healthy, apart from the engine. Hello, Longbow. That does work indeed. Longbow's truck looks pretty battered, but it's not as terrible as mine. Impega's... Yeah, mine definitely took the most damage. Mine definitely took the most damage. Although, admittedly, of course, it's multiplayer. It doesn't always sync perfectly. But there we go. Thanks, Lado. You have wrecked the truck. We shall reset. So, our next event... Oh, I know what we're doing next. Right. Okay. We are going to have a race around here. It's a... Well, Zav said a 5-lap race, but honestly, I think 5 laps is going to be pushing our luck. We're going to do... We're going to do a 4-lap race around here. The rules are you must be in a police car. Now, you are allowed to choose... You're seeing a police spec vehicle. I'm going to say you are not allowed to use anything that is off-road based to start with. So you can't use like a D-Series or a Roma police variant. But the catch with this one here was that it's just a race. So if you go quickly, you might win, but you might blow your car to pieces. So you've got to balance going fast with keeping the car alive. I mean, Sunburst is a sensible choice here. An I-Series police spec could be good if there is one. I swear there was one. Maybe it was a mod I had for it. I mean, we know Longbow's driving a Bolide. Is there a Bastion police spec? There is a Bastion police spec. Now, you see, the real question is, how hard do you attack the lap? How hard do you attack radiator springs and the like? I mean, look, we know what's going to happen, right? Lado has one setting. Lado has one setting which is full throttle. Lado will probably wreck before the end of the 4 laps. However, yeah, I knew someone was going to drive a Piccolina. Right, let's go and sort out the UI. First of all, I'm going to edit messages down. I hope that this should now appear properly. We are also going to add a thing, and I've forgotten which one. Digital. Is digital speed? What is the one that gives us? I've actually forgotten what one it is. Is it the trip computer? That's not what we want. Trip computer, possibly. I will actually add the digital speedo as well, because it is a little bit more... Oh, the airspeed is a little bit more accurate in all of this. Right, Andrus, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying beast mode. Oh god, the noise is starting. I'm sorry. I'm not even sure who to blame. I blame someone that isn't me, basically. God damn it. Yep, I can do that as well. Yes, thank you very much for the super chat. Where do we get to? Gordon Fan, thank you for the donation, saying, have you heard about the new Forza Horizon expansion? If so, what do you think of it? I have heard about it. I am curious, definitely, about it. It looks good. It looks fun. It has Colin McRae's focus. I'm happy. That's the main thing I care about. So, yeah, we'll be interested to see how it all goes. Yeah, I'll look forward to playing it, definitely. Right, we can turn that all off. So yeah, I am looking forward to it. It looks kind of fun. D-Turbo, thank you very much for the donation, saying, just wants to announce I've ordered myself a McDonald's. 69. Ah, the Cult of 69. It was on the donation board. It's since been removed. But enjoy your McDonald's. Enjoy your McDonald's. Nice of everyone to know. Alex Anderson, thank you for the donation, saying, can I request a drag hopper? You can. Hopefully Joe will be back in time for the drag hopper shenanigans. Joe will be very happy to hear of that. William Ringshaw, thank you very much for the donation. Saying one message on chat, the other on Streamlabs. If Stabecco not available due to technical difficulties, any type of van will do. Okay, we can do that. We can definitely do some van shenanigans. Christopher Thompson, thank you very much for the super chat, saying love the Driven Till Destruction series. Me too. It's one of my favourite series to film. I hope folks are enjoying this multiplayer version of it. It's something a little bit different. So, yeah, it does seem to work quite well. I've just seen the wonderful name for the next donator. My PP, the Big PP. Amazing. I think I'm just going to give you a boo for the name. So, I've been watching your videos for years, and I've always enjoyed your Beam videos. Keep it up. Can you guys do a stock bowlight? We can indeed. Thank you very much. I'm glad you've been enjoying the videos. I hope you will enjoy for many more years to come. Stock bowlight can indeed be driven at some point. Ames, thank you for the donation. Saying Amy wants a Piccolina. Piccolina can indeed be driven at some point. Right, we'll get everybody spawned. We will be ready. So, if you're just tuning in, welcome. This is not a technically standard driven till destruction. This is a 4-lap race. You can go as fast or as slow as you like around the course, but yeah, you've got to try and make it for the whole 4 laps. Let's go and see what happens. I'm going to lose track of how many laps we've been doing, to be honest with you. I'm in an all-wheel drive Bastion. There is scintillas, there is bolides, there is a sunburst in here. It's horrifically loud. All I can hear in my headset is noise. Impega's scintilla is very sideways. Actually, I've got a 5.7 V8 in this, so I'm not slow in a straight line. Impega is going to be sending it with a scintilla. We know that. Oh, are we going to get torpedoed? I'm not sure. See, this section here is easy to be quick through. Yes, it's 4 laps or whoever is left standing, whoever can make 4 laps. Because I will be slightly careful with my car here. I am going to be more careful than some because I want to actually try and make it to the finish line. I feel like we are going to be a little bit cautious over here. Impega sent it, which is fine. I think we can make up time elsewhere. Plus, my goal is basically be careful on the first couple of laps, and if we're still in it, we can then go for it, because it won't matter if we break the radiator with a lap to go. We can survive a lap with a broken radiator, but we won't survive 4. That's the goal here, at least. Now, Impega's going for, I think, a car that's fast enough to survive radiator springs. Oh! Okay, well, there is some contact. Contact has been... there's only minor contact. I am not going quickly over radiator springs. Impega makes it. Almost flips, but Impega has made it. Lado is slowly over there. Amy was as well. Now, I'm hoping my traction is going to allow me to catch back up to the scintilla. So Impega is playing a full send race here. I am playing a little bit more cautiously send race. Impega's scintilla is surely going to break with that sort of punishment. I think Lado, strangely, Lado is playing a tactical game. Lado is playing... Speed Beast's car is poorly. Lado, I think, is actually playing a tactical one here with Sunburst. Maybe doing a bit what I'm doing, which is go easy on the first couple of laps and then send it later when you need. Alright, come on, Bastion. We're making a little bit of time up on Impega over the motocross section. Just trying to make sure I don't bust my radiator or the oil pan. Right, we can use the traction here. Don't know how... Oh, I could have maybe gone for a double over there with this car, but I don't know. I don't really know how strong the Bastion is around this circuit. I don't remember. Oh! Impega's fallen over! Impega has rolled the scintilla. In fact, the scintilla is steaming. I think the scintilla might have lost a radiator. That's good news. That's what I want to see, because I don't know if Impega is going to be able to make it for the entire distance with a busted radiator. Oh, careful. I might actually... Well, if I can get in front of Impega... I mean, we want to go... actually want to do the overtake, which we do on track. We will take the lead of the race here with the Bastion. Amy is still going back there with a Piccolina. I mean, Amy's goal is that, I think, is that we're all going to wreck our cars. It's a pretty sensible goal, if I'm honest. There's a very good chance we are all going to wreck our cars. The all-wheel drive Bastion has survived lap 1 quite nicely. That's not to say it's going to survive lap 2 or 3 quite nicely. All it takes is one hit to break the steering, and that would be game over. Let's just chill. Oh. We are over the tabletop quite nicely. Impega's got nothing to lose at this point. Impega actually is... Oh, God, camera. Impega basically wants to... Amy is going flat out. Never mind. Piccolina's just not very fast. Oh! Impega wants to do one of 2 things and has managed to do one of them. Either A, crash into me and break my car, or B, push me into making a mistake. And force me to take a jump way faster than I was planning on. However, I think Longbow has rolled, or is having a node grabber fight with the car. Where is Lado? Speed Beast is already... So Speed Beast is out. That was the Wendover, I think it was. Speed Beast is gone, locked up. Well, that would be engine, that would be the overheating or oil pan. One of those. So Lado is starting to catch a little bit. That's fine. We're taking it easy. Uh-oh. My brakes did not work there how I anticipated them to. That was a big hit on the front. Lado is also taking it easy. We're on to our second lap. I'm looking at my temperature gauge. My temperature gauge is getting alarmed. Well, okay, my temperature does go up if I boot it for too long. Oh, Speed's in a Legrand, not a window. I didn't actually see the car very well, so my bad on that. We are really taking it easy at the moment. I'm going to have to not take it easy soon, because it looks like Lado has stopped taking it easy back there. Lado is definitely catching. We know the Sunburst is strong. We know the Sunburst is a good car here. That was the one that I was contemplating taking. The Bastion, I'm impressed with so far. It has taken some hits. I've not been as kind to it as I was wanting it to be, really. Oh, stop clonking, please. Ugh. It's just sketchy as anything. I'm impressed with the Scintilla. I'm impressed that it's doing well. Or still alive, I should say, actually. I know it's a fast car, but it is still going. Okay, come on, Bastion. Easily does it over here. This is basically a case of you go as slow as you can while maintaining the lead. And I guess, to be fair, a lot of actual motorsport is kind of that. But yeah, it is a game of just go as slow as you can while staying in front. Speed Beast is out. Amy or Impega is looking poorly. Longbow is gone. Dead engine, but also a banana back there. What was Longbow in? The Bolide. That was it. Banana Bolide is there. Well, we suspect Amy will take third away from Impega at some point. Lado is still there, and the Sunburst doesn't look in too bad a shape here. It's the American versus the Japanese police cars, like the high-end pursuit vehicles. Speed Beast has made a roadblock on the on the corner. That's okay. Oh, less okay. We're a little bit wide through there. Oh, Lado, I think, is going for it. Lado's definitely sped up this lap. Do I go? If I go now and if I break the oil pan early, we could be in trouble. Right, we are going to take a few more risks. Shouldn't have done it. I've got the speeds to get away with that there, though. I have got the speeds to be alright with that. We're still not in panic stations, and Lado was slow over that jump. Lado was careful over that jump. The slow route is not always that bad, because sometimes... Oh, Lado might be about to go take the lead away. Lado's there. It's kind of taking the lead away. We're going to be side by side now. Who is going to lift and who is going to be too tempted to race here? Carefully does it. Up the hill. We are going to jump a little further on that one. I wanted to actually get the good landing. I'm not taking... Neither of us are taking Radiator Springs fast here. We are neatly over there. Which car is faster? I don't know. Lado bounces around. We're down to the hairpin. It's side by side here. Lado's out wide. I will keep that inside line. Through there. We will retake the lead. There is a stricken Bolide with a melted engine. Oh, please slow down. Please slow down. Please slow down. There we go. We are over these jumps. This is actually way more fun and way more exciting than I thought it was going to be. Oh, Lado's gone for it there. Lado might take the lead away from us here. Come on, Bastion. Find some traction through there. We're both on the brakes. Oh, into the motocross section. Lado's going to have one more bump to deal with than me. It's so tempting to just go for it, but we know what's going to happen if you do. Impega's still running with that Scintilla, which is mighty good going, because that was quite hot for a long time. No! No, the oil pan's gone. Right, I've got to go for it now. This is it. We're going for it. The oil pan's gone, which means my only chance is try and make a lap. We've got to send it. If we can goad Lado into coming with us. Perfect. We can't. We've fallen over. Go. Roll. Land on your wheels. And... yeah, we're just sending it now. My engine is going to expire at this point. There's nothing else I can do about it. My only hope is Lado's overheating. Lado's lost a radiator, but my oil pan is gone. We're going. We're going. I've got to try and make a lap. Oh, and hope that Lado makes a mistake in following us. There's drive. Come on, oil. Engine, survive for a lap. So it comes a question of, can the Bastion survive? Lado's sending it too. It's now become a very, very different race. It's all of a sudden changed. I think Lado lost a radiator down that section as well, so we're both now full throttle on the final lap of the race. Lado's having a look, can't do it. Won't make a pass there. It's going to be side by side. Oh, through the banking. Lado not able to make that pass stick. We'll send Lado the long way round. Oh god, there's no grip there. Okay, well, we'll just block that pass. Come on, V8. Oh no! It's killed it! It's dead! It's gone! The final lap of the race and the car's exploded. Oh, and it's out. The Bastion is no more. The Bastion is gone. Lado's playing it safe, I think. Lado's playing it safe. Either that or Lado's very broken. I'm not sure which. But there we go. Lado is still going. Speed Beast is out. Amy is still going. And Pega's melted and out. It looks like it might be a Lado. All Lado has to do is not blow the engine up around the end to the end of this one. Maybe I should have been a bit more careful. I didn't think an engine would break like that in the Bastion, if I'm honest. Maybe we should have just taken it easy and I say take it easy over the jump. You just don't know. Just don't know. So all Lado has got to do is make it to the finish line. Amy has overtaken us, and the little Piccolina, Amy's strategy of the slow, sensible car looks like it's going to get second in all of this. Gutted. It was a great race. This format actually works so much better than I expected it to. It's really good. That was a fantastic battle between me and Lado. It did go the way of the Ladosaurus. Went the way of the Sunburst. Just got to get the Sunburst to the finish. I mean, if that breaks, if the engine melts, if something goes wrong, Amy could take victory with a slow and steady run. The Sunburst engine is pretty strong. The Sunburst engine is pretty strong in all of this, but you're still asking a lot of it at the end of the day. If it's getting hot, if it's overheating, we just don't know at this point. We just don't know if it is overheating, how badly it's overheating, how bad. The steering doesn't look great on that. I think Lado's lost serious steering in the Sunburst. There's the Scintilla. It was unlucky. Impega put on a good fight with that. Lado, it sounds bad. Oh no. That sounds like the engine's gone. It's gone! Lado won't make it! Lado's broken down with 2 corners to go! It's all on the Piccolina! It's not gone how anybody expected! All the Piccolina has to do is make it, but I think that's broken down as well! I think they've all gone! Nobody made it! Amy's out of fuel! I'm gonna guess a ruptured fuel tank. Nobody's made it. When Pega's suddenly kicked into life, I think with a node grabber. Nobody's done it! Lado's made it! Lado will take victory in this. The Piccolina is dead. Oh, all Amy had to do was survive 4 laps and it would have won. But the fuel tank was gone. The Piccolina dies in 2nd place. Lado claims a victory. That was an amazing race. There was so much craziness. There was so much craziness in that. That was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. Oh dear, I think we found what we're doing tonight. That was awesome. That was awesome. Great race from Lado, from Amy. Good showing from Impega. Speed Beast and Lombo a little bit unlucky in that one. What a battle. What a battle. Well, I mean, we've got to try that again. That was just far too much fun. So, up next, we are going to do... So, same format, if you like. Same format. So, we're going to stick with a 4-lap race, and you can run however fast you like or however slow you like. But, yeah, it will be a 4-lap race. Because that makes it really tough for the vehicle. So, for our next race, we are going to run drag cars. there has to be a drag spec of a specific vehicle. We could go with 3 laps, maybe. I like the idea of the vehicles breaking before the end. The fact that they all broke on the final lap was kind of spectacular. I guess we can try 3 laps, though, and see how that goes. I guess it just encourages you to run or boot it sooner. But yeah, we'll go next one. We'll go for drag spec vehicles. So Alexander's a drag hopper. We may well see a drag hopper in this. But yeah, we're going to do drag spec cars. Now, you're going to have to be careful with these. You're going to have to be careful with these because they're going to overheat very easily. They're going to be very crazy, essentially. I reckon a blue buck. I reckon... Is there a drag... Oh, there isn't a drag one for it. Never mind. Well, that was my idea. I guess then a Moonhawk. There's a drag spec Moonhawk somewhere, isn't there? If I can find it. Oh, it's much earlier on here. There we go. And it's the right colours as well. Mr. Fanman, thank you very much for the super chat. Ask if you can join. Unfortunately not. This is just for the filming crew. And it's difficult enough with running 6 or 7 cars without having too many. Oh, well, there was a drag blue buck. Never mind. I got a drag Moonhawk now. It'll do. Oh, yeah, you will also want to fill the fuel tank because they will burn their fuel very quickly. Yeah, they'll burn their fuel very quickly, and the massive concern, of course, is the radiator in this. Fuel volume all the way to the top, please. Oh, wait. Hold on. Did that not save it? Fuel volume. Let's press apply. There we go. Right. This is going to be very loud. Okay. Let's just turn our headset down a little bit. So, Amy's in the drag hopper, of course. Which is all reset and everyone figure out what they're running. So we've got drag roamer and a drag hopper. We have got a drag scintilla, and by the looks of it, a drag covert are in the running. Amy is representing Joe, of course. Someone has to has to represent Joe in this one. Before we do get underway, Andrew, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, you know, I have to say it as you're live. I think there's a typo in there. I know you have. I have to say it as you're live. Sure. Just the main point of the message was just to say bum 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 bum. Amazing stuff. Well done. Thank you very much. Stu Warner, thank you very much for the donation. I say my wife has been putting glue all over my rifle collection. She's denying it, but I'm sticking to my guns. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. That is going to be a boo to you from chat and indeed from me. Yes, there will be a boo to you. Longbow is... Oh, actually, I haven't done the event queues. That might still be the wrong version. Ah, there we go. That's there. For some reason I saw that and thought that was a race version. So, we have got all sorts of... Am I the only one with a wheelie bar? I am the only one with a wheelie bar! I don't know whether that's good or not. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah. Right, 3-lap race. For all of us. Actually, just give me a quick second. Okay. Longboy's just sorting out the fuel. That's fine. Yeah, we'll get everyone with a full tank of fuel, and then we'll be ready to go for a 3-lap, well, try and survive race, essentially. I don't know what we're going to see here. I don't know what we're going to see with these vehicles. Last time it was a crazy, crazy race. I'm hoping we're going to see a similar thing on this one. I'm a little bit worried about the drive shaft on my car, but we shall... yeah, see how it all goes. Right, the race shall begin. Oh, my engine isn't on. Oh, engine? I turned my engine off to save fuel and temperature before starting, and I forgot to turn it back on when the countdown came on because I forgot I'd turned it off. Uh-oh. We're already having a spin. Now, the problem I've got is a poor start already makes me want to push too hard to try and catch up. But let's not do anything too crazy in this. Try and just be gentle with the throttle and be very aware of how quickly this is going to overheat. Oh, Impega also had a slow start. Speed Beast has gone wide through there. Now, everyone is likely to be careful over here. They were. Oh, Longbows had a spin through the dust. I can see an opportunity to overtake a hopper. Speed Beast has sent it. We have not. I want to try and keep my radiator alive. I'm the only one that didn't really go for it there. Because it's the radiator. Oh, Speed Beast has missed the corner. Funnily enough, these don't handle very well. Amy's had a spin. Lado with the lead of the race. That is... it's not the craziest of leads. Oh, Impega's shedding bits of scintilla around the place, but that's okay. We are going to try and be... oh, careful. Impega's got over. Impega's got over. Oh, in the way. Sorry, Speed Beast. I'm trying to keep myself out of trouble. Yeah, you can send it and launch it if you want. I do not want to do that because I do not want to break my car anymore. We've got to try and chase down Lado. The thing is, we do have to be a little bit braver than Lado does. Lado can play the game that I was playing last time around, that was essentially just go as slow as possible. And, yeah, you go as slow as possible. Oh, God. No, beans. I was trying to make up time there because we were going to be quick enough to make it, but the oil pan is gone, which means this will break. Now, does that mean we just send it? I think we just send it. We try and goad Lado into chasing us, maybe. I mean, can I nurse the engine for 3 laps with using very little throttle? Will that be enough? I don't know. Maybe. That's going to be a big smack. I mean, we could nurse it for a lap. Maybe. We've not goaded Lado into really coming with us. Oh! Broken the supercharger slightly. Oh, okay, well, we are... never mind. The whole send it and hope has gone wrong because the supercharger's knackered. And that really just doesn't give me any power anymore. So this is a can I mean, okay, the way we win this, if the oil pan damage is small and the engine somehow survives low oil, quite how that would work, I don't know. It would have to be an absolute miracle for it too, but we're on to the second lap. The oil's overheating, it's all poorly. But yeah, I tried to make up time where maybe I shouldn't have done. God damn it. And there's got no way of, well, fixing that problem. All the other problems we could have dealt with. But we are leading the race. At the end of the day, we're leading the race currently. My engine has about 40 horsepower, it feels. It's very slow, my car. But, you know, we're going to keep going. Oh, yeah, the engine's going. Damn it. It was a silly jump. It was a silly jump in an attempt to make up time, essentially. But there we go. It's the way it goes on Driven Till Destruction. It's the way those jumps can fall. I think it was worth a try. The car was quick enough. It just landed a bit awkwardly, and that was enough to... well, it looks like Speed Beast has popped an engine as well. We are still trundling along. Go, Moonhawk! Oh, well, the radiator's leaking. I think that's maybe killed it. No, it's kicked itself into gear again. Well, it's into A gear. It's dying. Lado's had a flip. Lado's made a pickup truck out of a covert. It's quite impressive. We're going to try it. Yeah, it's very sneaky. Amy's going to pass as well. It's... Speed Beast has got going again. Somehow my engine's still not gone pop. It has now. It has now. No? I take it back. Yeah, it's been given a second wind. Still it lives. It's very strange death, this engine. Oh. Thank you. Speed Beast has smashed the front suspension to pieces. I can't believe it's still ticking over in all of this. Hello, Impega. We're back up to 20 miles an hour. Oh, I think that might be... No. It's like as soon as it starts going downhill, it just picks up enough momentum to keep it going. Ah, there it goes. I think once it stops, it's dead. And the hills were just too much for it. The battle at the front, Amy is leading but has just had a crash as they are heading towards their final lap. So, what might we see here? Oh, Lado's car is steaming heavily. I'm going to guess that's a radiator failure on that. Impega's off the track and had some trouble. Speed Beast's car also steaming heavily. In fact, I don't even know how that is still going because that was looking broken for a long time. How is a Longbow doing? Longbow is still going a long way back. And there might be some lag on Lombow's car because that, for some reason, looks pristine condition. So, it's the drag hopper. Can the drag hopper do it? Can it make it? I mean, Amy's in the perfect position at the moment. Doesn't really have to drive it aggressively around here. Doesn't have to try it because it's a big gap back to Lado, and Lado is the one with an engine that could explode. Lado is going to be sending it, and as you can tell by the state of the car, it's not great. For some reason, engine sounds have died for Lado's car. For reasons, I don't quite know what those reasons are. Skater Boy, thank you very much for the super chat, by the way. Actually, I've been watching your stuff. Stuff versus the Army. That was a fun series to do back in the day. Also, a joke for you. I knew a guy who collected candy canes. They were all in mint condition. That is going to be a boo to you. From chat, and indeed, from me. Lombo reset. Lost a wheel, burst a tyre, and engine. But well, Lombo had a big list of failure. Amy's car is still going. Lado's car's gone pop. That's the end of the covert. That's out. Impega is still running. Just about. Oh, I can hear the ticking of a dying engine. All we had to do was not wreck the car. I shouldn't have gone for the jump. I shouldn't have gone for the overtake on Lado. But you weren't to know. At the end of the day, I was trying to make up time from a poor start. And yeah, that's that. Yeah, Speed Beast is also dead with a knackered engine somewhere over in turn 1. Is it turn 1 or turn 2? Maybe. Amazingly, Amy's vehicle is in one piece. It is, well, mostly in one piece. It's a little buckled. It's a little bent. It's a little twisted, but it is fine enough to keep going. Even if it pops the radiator now, it's not going to stop it. The only thing it could have, it's got oil pan damage. You wouldn't be able to see it necessarily. Impega looks like they are still running, so Impega could make it home. Well, Impega will get second in this at the end of the day. Oh, Amy has had a bit of a wandering across the jumps, but it is going to be a drag hopper that takes a victory around the Baja Rama circuit. Amy will win. Impega is still going. I think. Again, I don't know whether that's coasting now and having gone out. It's certainly not making any noise, but it's still... I think it's on the deathbed. Whether it's going to make it to the finish line or not, I do not know. We shall see. But yeah, it's gone to electric mode again. I don't quite know what causes that. It's a strange thing. Oh. Has that still got some drive? No, it does not. Oh, it is beached as well. I think that's the end of Impega. I think when the engine is dying, the sound doesn't quite work in multiplayer too well. Impega doesn't make it either. Amy will take victory. Amy will win for the drag cars. The only one to finish. Oh, Amy took the big jump at the end. Oh. There we are. Joe has just missed the drag hopper, the drag racing. Although the next racing is going to be hilarious, so it's all is good. All is good. Our next racing is going to be van racing. So I'm gonna say it can be any two-wheel drive spec of van. So we're not going to allow four-wheel drive ones. And I'm not going to allow conversions and stuff either. So it has to start off life as a two-wheel drive van. Now you can go with one of the longer minibuses. You can go with that. That's not really a van. But you can go with the minibus. You can go with these. You can go with a drift van if you want. But yeah, two-wheel drive van. You could go with a police van if you so wish. The choices are up to you. I do reckon speed is going to be important. So I reckon a H35 is probably going to be the way to go. The question is, do I want a big van or a small van? Don't know. I think I want a smaller van. Possibly. I think this is what we're going to want. There's no guarantee this is going to work at all, really. There might be some bullying of... There will probably be some contact, to be fair. I think Amy has gone for exactly the same idea as me. Joe has gone a different direction. I did wonder if somebody might. Of course, Lado has the Lado recovery service. Oh, before we get this race underway, donations to TSG. Thank you for the donation. Saying, could a reverse driving pigeon race be a thought? I mean, a pigeon race potentially, yes. I'm not sure reverse driving will be particularly exciting. That's the difficult part of that one. Yeah, I don't think the reverse aspect will be all that exciting. But we could definitely have a run with some pigeons in this. Turnip Gaming, thank you for the donation. Saying, good evening, Alex. I hope you're well. I'm delighted you're doing a multiplayer version of Driven Till Destruction, and I'm already enjoying all of the shenanigans. Ah, yes, many shenanigans are occurring. That is for sure. Impega does have a van. It's a choice. Excellent choice I'm not sure about, because if that gets hit by one of the H series, it's going to have a bad day. But, yeah. A-Rod, thank you for the donation. Saying, what better way to request you drive a Harlequin than with a joke? Where did the ghost put his bags before he set off on his road trip? In the boot. That's definitely going to be a boo to you from chugging. It was like in the boot, would probably be the better way. But you get the idea. Speed Beast is asking for trouble over there. Ricochet, thank you for the donation. Saying 3 tomatoes are walking down the street. Papa Tomato, Mama Tomato, and Baby Tomato. Baby Tomato starts lagging behind. Papa Tomato starts getting really angry. Goes back and squishes him and says, ketchup. You are definitely getting a boo for that. You are definitely getting a boo for that. From me and from chat. As a selection of vans are ready on the start line. 3-lap race. These should probably be able to... Oh, Longbow's just reconnecting. Okay, I guess we will have a second while we get Longbow to rejoin. Yeah, these will... These will take a lot bigger punishment. Than the previous vehicles. We won't have to be as slow with these. In theory, there is still, though, the pretty big chance, the ever-present danger, that the drive shaft will snap. The radiator won't likely be too much of a problem. I think we can probably run the radiator. We can run these quite hard, and the radiator, it won't go bang. The engine won't go bang from melting. These engines are tough. However, yeah. We shall see. Alex Anderson, thank you very much for the donation. They're saying, yay, for the mighty drag hopper. The drag hopper did good. The drag hopper did come good in that last race. It was a very, very spectacular race for the drag hopper. Did I see Longbow has just reconnected? There we go. Spawn event queued. There we go. We'll get Longbow in. So me and Amy have got the same idea with these sort of H35 vansters. Speed Beast has the box truck. Impega has a pigeon. Longbow has a minivan. Joe has a mystery machine. And Lado has the Lado recovery service. Right. We are ready. 3 laps to go racing around here. Who will be victorious? Although these are rear-wheel drive only vans as well. So no sneaky all-wheel drive shenanigans. We are off. We are underway. It's going to be mayhem, potentially. Speed Beast is already having an accident. Yeah, the question is, will any... So no one's likely to want to go flat over Radiator Springs. I don't think any of these vans will make it necessarily. It'd be close. I don't think they would, though. I think they would have too much trouble trying to go flat over Radiator Springs. But you might be harsher with the vehicles over here, for example, because you're not expecting them to fall apart like a sports car does around here, funnily enough. Amy has got the better landing. Amy's gonna send it up there. We will do the same. We're in the same van. We are kind of having to shadow at this moment in time. I mean, we are hoping... Oh, God, we're hoping for problems to befall Amy's vehicle. The others have fallen back. My gearbox is being dumb. Amy has fallen over! Well, that's good. We have almost fallen over. We got a slightly better landing. Oh, that's neutral. We got a slightly better landing through there. We're going to slide. Of course, we might be leading the way, but if all of us break down, the little pigeon van could win it. We're all going to go on the brakes. No one wants to take Radiator Springs hard on the first lap. Speed Beast probably is trying to make up time. Speed Beast has had a massive accident there trying to make up time. Come on, van, find some traction. Amy's very sideways. Have I broken something in my steering? Not sure. Not going to worry about it. Leand Hill, thank you very much for the super chat, by the way. I say the Lado recovery service is better than AA. That is true. Oh, Joe's lost a drive shaft. Amy's overtaken, very nearly rolled me along there. It's 3 laps, Joe. Shows how much everyone is listening. Joe has died on the first lap with a drive shaft issue. Oh, I thought me and Amy were about to both go over. Amy recovers. We do not. Speed Beast has actually become a flatbed truck now. Has lost the back of that. But there we go. All is fine. All is fine. Amy is leading the way, not by a huge margin, but I think we're going to have to... We're kind of going to have to go for it a little bit and just hope that we can make up some time here and hope that we don't break the truck in trying to make up some time. We will nose the truck over here. That's good. Nose the truck over there. Also working. We've made up a lot of time. That was worth it. We didn't really do much damage to the truck. We risked it, but we didn't do much damage to the truck. We are good to go. I mean, we are pushing this really hard, so there is a good chance we both end up wrecking. I think these are tough, though. That's the hope, at least. Oh, I very nearly fell over on my own there, but here we go. Chase down that pink van, if we can. Try again. I'm trying to not slide as much as I can. I want to keep up momentum. It has become a serious race now. This part of the track is just a serious race. There's not really much destruction. You're not really going to be preventing much damage. If neither of us break a radiator, I don't think we're going to have overheating trouble. I mean, the radiator's not that strong in this. I can see it's getting a little bit warm from the hard racing. We have 2 laps to go. I'm trying to straighten this up. Oh, Amy's had a big accident over there. That's not where you want to go. Recovered it. I thought it was going to fall over. Not where you want to go. It's side by side again down here. Can we send it around the outside? It's almost tandem drifting in vans on dirt. Vans that are partly falling apart. Oh, we're both going to bounce. We're both going to twist and flip. We've gone. I don't know if Amy has gone. Amy hasn't gone. Now, we're allowed to no-grab. Everyone's allowed to no-grab their van back onto, or any of their vehicles onto their wheels. I fear... Oh, Amy's fallen over on the next jump. Come on. Come on, van. Get going. Up here. Do I just send it over Radiator Springs and hope? Amy has not. I won't have the speed to do it because of a poor run up the hill. There is Joe. We saw Joe, or we heard Joe lost a drive shaft. The mystery machine is broken on the course. We have got to go for it here. Where is Speed Beast? Speed Beast is a fair way back. Unless we break down, I don't think Speed Beast is catching us. Amy sent it over these jumps. There's the oh, Amy's fallen over! Okay, that's good news. Fairly quick recovery from Amy, though. That's going to give me the lead. Oh, no! 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 I missed the... couldn't slow down in time. We had to go for it over the jump, but we've slipped off the circuit. Right. Oh, Amy's fallen over again. We've fallen over again. We're both up. We're both on our side next to each other. We both get going again. Right. We're down the motocross section. No one's really wanting to lift. Okay, well, I'll tell you that. Amy has wanted to lift. We will chuck it across the bumps. There is contact, and I've nicked the grill from Amy's van. Oh, stop twisting and shaking. It's all sorts of iffy. Now, I do want to try and take this jump in one go. I think the van can do it. It doesn't really do it. It doesn't really make it there. Amy went slower, but honestly, I haven't really gained much time from all of that because... Yeah, Amy had wheels on the ground. Longbow's broken steering. Longbow's out. The minivan spec is parked up and is no more with a knackered steering. We have the lead of the race. Speed Beast is still a few corners back. Impega's still there. Lado's still circulating. The Lado recovery service is hoping we all break down. Basically... the fact that Lado Recovery Service hasn't scooped up someone is quite impressive. We have a little bit of a lead now. One more lap to go. One more lap to go. I mean, my van's not in great condition here, but it's not too bad. We're going to go quite sideways through all of this. Amy's also going sideways. Moogie, thank you for the super chat. Saying, can we do some lorry racing? We absolutely can. That's going to go particularly well, but yeah, we will have a go with that. Now, we've got to get off this corner nicely, which we do. Amy runs a little bit wide. I'm going to have a little lift because we keep having big accidents on that jump, so we're going to be careful. Now, the question is, I'm actually, now, because I'm leading, I'm a little wary about sending it too hard and falling over, but I should have sent it harder there. My truck can't find a gear. Okay, we chickened out of that one, that send a little bit. That's fine. We will have to, maybe it was this one. Actually, I think it was this one here is the one I need to be more careful on. Because I don't want to do that bounce that Amy's got going on. I want to have a smoother transition over here. It's not much smoother, but it is smoother. Amy's in the trees. Is that broken? That's the question. That did not look like it was getting out of there quickly. I don't know, though. We've got to continue on our own race. We have a big lead. It has recovered. It is free. We're going to shove on the brakes and get down through there. Amy will probably not be shoving on the brakes anymore. It's just a matter of survival for me. Don't do anything stupid. No, Amy did go slowly over Radiator Springs. Right, Van, do not let me down now. You've been pretty good so far today. You're still in pretty good condition. The gearing's a little bit funky for that. We're bouncing around quite a lot. The box of the box truck is out of the way. Okay, here we go. Let's try and put the power down. Amy's going to have sent it there. Now, I suspect a pink truck is going to be going very, very much flat out down here. And I am not. Problem I've got is if I flip from the lead, it's terrible. If Amy flips from second, I think Amy has actually fallen over. Yeah, if you flip from second, it's not so bad. You know, what have you got to lose at that point? I have a lot more to lose at this stage of the race. We're going to coast it a little bit across these jumps. That first one is the big danger one. These ones you don't actually gain much time from going flat out on unless you've got a very capable vehicle, and none of us do, pretty much. All we have to do is make it around the next corner. It's a little uncomfortable. It's a little bumpy. We should be clear to go flat out over these next two jumps. Amy has fallen over back there. Oh. Lado has got up to third by the looks of it. Impega is still circulating, but there are problems for the pigeon. We cross the line. It is victory for us. Amy tried. It was a great race, that one. That was a lot of fun. Amy's van has ended up in a funny old shape right there. Oh, Amy did Amy definitely did cut a corner to get to the finish there. Speed Beast somehow is still going. How is that still? It's lost a wheel, and it's still somehow going around. I'm actually impressed. It might be a little bit of desync with the damage, to be fair to the game. I don't know, but Speed Beast, they're going to get third in the box truck, which is actually pretty damn impressive. Either way, that is a good showing from Speed Beast. Lado recovery Something's wrong with the Lado recovery service. I'm not quite sure what it is, but something's gone very badly wrong with the Lado recovery service. Yeah. The Lado recovery service is missing significant parts of the truck right there. Oh. Well, I mean, we've got 3 vehicles across the line. Impega has broken down? I'm not quite sure what's broken in Impega's van. Maybe steering? Impega's van has lost steering. Oh, the poor little pigeon. It is unlucky for Longbow over here. Look at that. The poor smashed up minivan. Lost some steering. Found Impega. Lado, are you broken down there? Oh, really? Oh, no! Lado doesn't make it! The finish line is here! The Lado recovery service is about 50 metres away from finishing. Oh, dear. Oh, no, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. The Lado recovery service is out. Impega lost steering. There we have it. God, dear. What mayhem. What absolute mayhem. This was great fun. Right, I will just have to be back in a few minutes. Do apologise, I just got to make a quick phone call. So, yeah, bear with. We'll have a quick break, grab a drink, make a cup of tea, do whatever it might be that you do. But, yeah, I've got to go make a quick phone call. and I shall be back very, very shortly. We will continue on this madness. The next category that we are going to go racing with is Piccolinas, not the Baja ones, normal ones, because, you know, of course we are. So that's what we're going to be racing with. The filming crew can get their vehicles ready. I shall just be back shortly. Bloody hell. I've just got back. Things are going wrong. And I managed to drop my controller and reset whatever time. I do apologise. Having to sort out stuff for tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Do apologise for the delay. We're just currently looking at the exhaust or something. I don't really know. Things have happened. Things are fused together. Oh, bloody hell. Right. I am back. I am back. We can continue. Oh, that's gone badly. Right. Okay. We're going to... Hello, Apollo. Yes, hello, buddy. We are back. We will continue with the Driven Till Destruction goodness. I do apologise for that. Yes. Hello, dog. Hello. Do you want to say hello to everyone? Apollo? You going to speak? You going to speak? Go on. You know how to do that. You do know how to do that. You're not going to speak now, are you? I haven't got a treat to show him. He's still learning to speak. I haven't actually done too much on that one for a while. But, yes, we are back. We're going to go back racing again. Apologies, as I said, for the delay. We are racing Piccolinas. So, in case you're just joining the stream, welcome. The way this works, we are doing 3-lap races around the Driven Till Destruction circuit. You are allowed to go as fast as you like, or as slow as you like. But the first one across the line in the 3 laps will win. And, yeah, if your vehicle falls apart, well, if you drive too hard, your vehicle falls apart and you're out, basically. I mean, the obvious choice for the... Oh. Do we go... I'm going to go for... the gravel rally car, rather than the Baja one. We're not allowed to use these ones, they're cheating. I think this is the way to go. Oh, I forgot to F7 myself over there. Right. It's so noisy with Piccolinas in my headset. Let's just turn that off. Yeah, Zav started this, but it's actually working out really well. It's really good fun. Wasn't quite what I intended for tonight's stream, but... it is actually good, really good. So, oh, we're not allowing the rally version. Okay. I figured people were using the rally or Baja one, but we can go use a different one. That's fine. I mean, I will continue to use. What one do I want? Basically, it's a case of do I want the Corsa track? Just want a normal Corsa? Actually, I'm going to take the roll cage. My only problem concern might be tyres. Yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Amy has gone for the same one. I think it's a good shout. I'm going to keep the horrific livery as well. Do let me know if the volumes have got silly here. Because this is a very loud car all of a sudden. So do let me know if the mixing has gone wrong at all. Yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will let me know. Right. Okay. Oh, did I spawn a new one and not remove the other one? Possibly. Never mind. Just an extra car. Hold on. Can I... Bear with. Let me just get rid of this. I spawned in an extra vehicle by accident that we didn't need. Where is mine? There is mine. Okay. So, yeah. It is, yeah, 3-lap race. First one across the line wins, or last one standing, depending on how it goes. Before we do get underway, Turnip Gaming, thank you very much for the donation. So I also have a confession to make. I may have went to the dark side and purchased a PS5 digital edition for 410 quid, brand new. I can't wait to purchase Gran Turismo 7. Hey, I mean, I have a PS5 as well. It was a pain in the arse to find. I spent a lot more than that on mine, because I couldn't buy one new. I had to go buy it from... like CEX or... No, it wasn't CEX, it was somewhere else, but I paid like 600 quid for mine a while ago. But, yeah, they're good. They're good. Gran Turismo 7 is a decent game. Hopefully the servers work well enough. That we can actually do something with it one day. Zog Squid, thank you very much for the donation as well. Joe, piss off. Oh. Well, I'm going to put my car back to where I wanted it to be. Right. Everyone can get reset. Here we go. Time for racing. Now, yeah, my vehicle is not going to be very compliant over the bumps. However, my vehicle is likely... I'm hoping my vehicle's going to be fast. See, I'm not expecting to go quick over the bumps, right? Yes, the suspension in this is it's going to be a very stiffly sprung car. But my hope is more straight, like chassis rigidity is going to be my strong suit. And I'm not going quick over the jumps. I'm not going to try and take the jumps fast, on the most part anyway. We will see. We will see how it all pans out. Impega's got a lead going on at the moment. I mean, the Piccolina should make it in theory. That is a theory. It should make it 3 laps, but you never really know. With 7 of them racing around here, a lot can go wrong. We are going for a slide around the outside of Joe there. We're going to follow Amy's cautious approach. Ah! You've put a dent in me roof! I've got the Piccolina Coupe, I guess. It's a funny-shaped car. It's a funny-shaped vehicle here. Oh, Amy's had some issues bouncing. We have got that jump very nicely there. Can we sneak a pass? Not quite. Now, we should be fast enough to clear the first part of that. We are. Oh no, the oil pan's gone. Really? There's barely any contact. Well, me and Amy are just sending it across there. I got nothing to lose at this point. We're basically going to be out really quickly. Oh, hey, Longbow. Hey, don't mind me. God damn it. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed with my car, with the engine letting go so quickly. I mean, it's not going to last long here. I doubt we're the only one with oil pan damage. It looks like Amy might be... Oh dear! We've collected Longbow! I think we might have punctured Longbow's fuel tank. Sorry, Longbow. Oh, I mean, I think Amy's out. The game force reset. That does happen sometimes. My roofline has become very much not what my roofline should be. Yeah, my poor engine. My poor engine is going to go. I guess it was just too bigger a jump for us that did it. Oh, Lado's gone for a tumble. I mean, I'm just going to send it, because what have I got to lose? Oh, my steering is a little bit knackered. Oh, hello, Lado. Don't mind me. Oh, the exhaust has come off. Now it's even louder, because that's what I needed. Yes, was more backfiring and more noise. Hey, Joe. How's it going? Oh, you look like you've broken your front suspension. Oh, Joe's car's very poorly as well. You sneak around the outside. It's not going to matter, because our engine is going to expire next lap. I should think. Oh, and land it. Here we go. All is fine. Yeah, maybe going for a bit more suspension would have been the way to go. I think Impega has had the right idea here. Maybe. Where is Impega? There is Impega. I mean, Impega's isn't perfect condition, that's for sure, but... yeah, that little bit... I should have gone with more of a road spec. Oh, I'm going to run a bit wide there. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought that was the engine dying. I just went up a gear a little bit too much. Come on. Can we get... I mean, my goal currently is just, can I overtake Impega before my engine expires? The hope is that maybe... oh, yeah, I know the engine's starved of oil. Maybe we can goad other cars into pushing harder than they should. Maybe we can cause some other cars to have problems that they might not have otherwise. Oh, I mean, no, we're not allowed to intentionally crash into people. However, crashes may happen. Doesn't matter. We're dead. We're dead. The engine's kaput. Joe's out of fuel. My engine is technically running. Okay, well, I was fully expecting that to be about to die, but it has kicked into life. And I guess if I can keep it running, keep it turning over, that would be fine. There's a gear in there somewhere. We caught up to Impega. We then immediately lost out. We're just sending it now. Come on, Piccolina. You can make another... You're not going to make another lap, I can tell you that much. What's going to happen? Oh! Oh, Impega might have expired. No. Impega has got going again. We have bounced our way up here. Gear, find a gear. No, no, no! We have expired. Ah. Damn it. We almost got the lead again. We almost twice got the lead, but Piccolina is dead. Did Lados die on Radiator Springs? Can Lados get fired up? I don't know. I think Lados might have coasted to a... I think me and Lado were doing the coasting death race here. Yeah, Lados is gone. Lados is gone. Ours has rolled further than Lado. Longbow's dead. Longbow's out of it. Speed Beast is still going, so Longbow's gone. We are sat in second at the moment. I think the worst we get is third here, you know? If Speed Beast makes it over... If Speed Beast makes it... Oh, actually, where's Joe? Joe's gone, I think. Somewhere. If Speed Beast survives Radiator Springs, then Speed Beast gets second. Oh, that's a huge crunch. The sound's dead, but can it make it past us? It does. Does it still have steering? It does just. It is only just, but it does have enough steering. Oh, I have a feeling Lado's sneaky node grabbered himself forward. I mean, two can play at that game. Oh, look at this. I've magically found some life in the car. Oh. We're not taking this very... Impega is still going. Impega's still got one more lap to make. Impega's car is smashed to pieces. The question really becomes, will Impega's car make it... There's one more lap to go for Impega, isn't it? I think. Yeah, can Impega make it another lap? I mean, I don't think Speed Beast can. I think Speed Beast is gone. Speed Beast fuel tank is out. Speed Beast is gone. So Amy's game crashed a little bit. Unfortunately, broke them. Speed Beast lost a fuel tank. Me and Lado both died engine problems on the same jump. Longbow's engine locked up and is gone. Joe... I'm going to presume... Oh, Joe was fuel, wasn't it? Fuel tank punctured and gone. So it just comes to, will Impega somehow manage to limp this thing around for a lap? That is the question. Well, I mean, it's given Joe a help. That's potentially not going to help Impega's... Oh, I think Impega might be out of fuel. Now, is either fuel related yet? Impega lost a fuel tank as well. None of the Piccolinas make it. So, Amy's Piccolina from the first race we did was surprisingly better than us lot when we all had Piccolinas. Impega's gone with fuel tank. All the fuel tanks failed. My oil pan failed. My fuel tank was okay. I don't know what happened on Lado's car. It could have been fuel. Could have been overheating. My vehicle is a funny shape, though. So there we go. That's the Piccolina round completed. Oh, what fun. Oh, what silly, silly fun. Our next race that we are going to have is with the Bolide. No off-road spec Bolide allowed. No all-wheel drive Bolide allowed. But, yeah, we're going to go racing with the Bolide. I mean, I want to use that because colours. What is... Oh, that's... okay, that's homologous. So you're not allowed that one. You're not allowed that one because they're both off-roady spec cars. That's the homologation special for it. So, you know, if we allowed that, everyone sensible would drive that. What one do I want? I mean, the main thing I'm literally sat here looking at is ride height and tyres to an extent. I think a lot of these are on similar tyres, though. You know, none of them have got good ride height. None of them are going to be great. I quite like this. So this is the one that I'm going to go for. Will we get Bolides to break into two pieces? I don't know. It's a legit concern, that's for sure. It could it could well happen around here. And Pegga's got the full-on race spec. Lado has got to go. Thank you for stopping by, Lado. It's been great fun. It has been great fun. Longbow is very excited about the bowlights turning up. FR Stewards, thank you very much for the donation. So for cheating and trying to outdo Alex, Lado is subjected to a snowman interference, and Alex making him drive the most ridiculous vehicle possible. We are not bribed by Alex, Amy, or Longbow. Sadly, Lado has had to go. But yeah. There we go. Also, Kevin Gamble, I don't know if I actually read that one, but thank you very much for the super chat saying I do a fast race with Baja trucks. We can definitely have a go with a faster race. The turbo lag is a thing. Don't know whether that's a good shout or a good thing, or it's probably not a good thing, let's face it. Turbo lag, notoriously fiddly to deal with. We've all gone for... No one's gone for... Oh, no, there we go. Longbow's gone for an older spec bowlight. I'm sat here. I don't know what we're going to see here. We've had some great racing. We've had some wonderful racing so far. I feel like Impega's going to struggle with the race car. Longbow might be a bit better off with that version. The rest of this is going to be silly. I'm definitely... There is a legit concern about the cars getting cut in two. But we will see. We will see what is going to happen here. I think we are all ready. We will set the race on its way. 3 laps again for all of us. And we will be off and underway. Maybe a convertible at a Baja circuit was a poor idea. Oh, Longbow did not realise Longbow had teleported away. Sorry, Longbow, you were there a second ago. Oh, did not have the steering to get through there. So the first part of this track is very much a just straight up race. It's not any destruction through these first few corners, but it will become destruction quickly. Amy's got too much oversteer. Caught it, but lost a heap of time. No one's going to want to go fast over these jumps, especially not on lap 1. We're all going to just inch our way over. Nope, Amy sent it. I'm not doing that. My broken oil pans have made me wary of that. So Amy did go for it. It's good to know the car can make it, but it's a risk. You risk breaking something significant. Oil pan is the bit that we're all concerned about. I don't know if I don't want to go hard over these yet. There might come a time where we have to, if it looks like we're falling too far back. Amy is really throwing the bowline around, and I'm not sure that's the way to go. I could be wrong, and it might come to a point where we have to, because 3 laps isn't that long, right? It might come a point where we have got to start doing that, or it might come a point where Amy's car snaps in half. That's the difficult thing. That's the difficult thing to know what to do here. I mean, I think we should be good. See, the last time I said, oh yeah, we'll go for it, I went for these doubles over here. This car should be quick enough to make this double without wrecking, although Amy's just had a very big accident. So you see the conundrum you get with going for it. Right, we will slide around the banking. Joe, so my car is in probably the best condition of everybody here. Right, Amy, we know, has at least had 1 off-track excursion. Joe's cars look a bit battered, although I can't tell Longbow's and Impega's car. We haven't, or Speed Beast, we haven't seen those cars yet. Oh, come on, here we go. Right, we are clear over here. Now, we might have to have a little bit... Oh, no, not going to have a faster lap this time around. I've just seen Amy have a very big accident. No need, so I can make up time without actually risking really damaging my car. I mean, it's going to be a little bit painful over here. And I appreciate you might be watching this, and this might not quite be the driven till destruction that you're used to, although it is quite good fun. Because, yeah, we are actually having to be very careful with this car. We should be flat over these next couple of jumps. Oh, Amy's had a spin. I'm going to have a spin. I had to punch it to get it over the jump. That's fine. I'd rather that than the alternative. We're going to end the first lap side by side here, pretty much. We are drifting our way around there. Amy's going to launch it across the line. That's only lap 1. Amy's car is in a considerably funnier shape than mine. Mine is only got a little bit of a ding on the front bumper. We will be understeering our way through there. Amy's got the cutback on the inside. Got past briefly, got too much oversteer. That's fine. We are going to loop around the outside. I do agree. Gordon's saying that Amy might have damaged the oil pan and just going for it might explain some of the crashes, although to be fair, this car is not designed, funnily enough, for the Baja circuit. Oh, well, crap. We have massive problems now. Our oil pan is gone, and that was being relatively sensible as well. I mean, I've got 2 ways of doing this. I can either try... Well, Amy's fallen over. I'm going to try and conserve my engine as much as possible. So it's basically going to be coast downhill, use high gears. It's going to be a real conserved job here. Because it's just trying to... I don't know. I feel like using as little RPM as possible is going to be the way to go. Here, because we've only got to make a lap and a half without the oil pan. Now... With the oil pan gone, it does also... Oh, that was not what I needed. That's going to make my engine work a lot worse. Okay, never mind. Oh, I was about to say, yeah, we can go for some of these jumps because the worst thing that can happen to the car has happened, but then the induction system going is a problem. Can we limp it to the line? Amy's gone. Amy's not directly behind us, so I think Amy's car might be broken somewhere. Are we still fast enough to make that? We are. Oh. No. Bolide. This is not what we needed. This is not what we needed at all. Where's a forward gear? How many bolides are still going, though? This is the question that you just do not know at this point. You just don't know. Impega is still running. Does Impega have an oil pan, though? We don't know. Amy is still running. Joe is there. Do they have... How functioning are a car do they have left? Is anyone's guess, really. Impega is definitely sending it. And the question then becomes, is Impega sending it because the oil pan is gone? Or is Impega sending it because... their car is still in decent condition and they're trying to catch the leader? We just don't know. We don't know at this point. I know the engine's starved of oil, but engine, all you've got to do is, well, a lap and a half with a leaky oil pan. I mean, it is a ridiculous ask. We're asking an Italian supercar to survive a lap of a Baja circuit with no oil in the engine. This engine is not known for being crazy strong. And it might not matter anyway, because if Impega overtakes us and can go to the end, Impega would win even if we coast to second. So, yeah, you've got to pick and choose. Although Impega's had a bit of a spin. Oh, that's not good for me. We've had a bit of a spin. Speed Beast's engine's gone. Impega is to the lead of the race. But does Impega have an engine that can survive? I've got steering issues as well, but, yeah, can Impega's engine make it? Whose engine is in a better condition? Impega's car actually looks relatively healthy at the moment. Now, I am cruising currently to try and keep my engine alive. Is Impega at full throttle? Or is Impega cruising? Joe's engine's failed. So, the engines are starting to drop. We might have to start sending this to catch Impega in case they can run to the end. My steering is causing us all sorts of grief. I don't actually know. The steering looks like it's working, but it's just not turning, which is weird. I don't think I have the steering, actually, to really send this anymore, because it's just not behaving. It's just not turning into these corners. I'm really wanting to come around a turn and see a white car broken down. I mean, we haven't lost power yet. I think we can make it to the end of the race. I think with our engine condition, engine locked up for Longbow. Longbow's out. I think I think we are going to make it to the finish line. It's just whether Impega can. The oil's overheating. I thought all the oil had gone. I don't think there's any oil left to overheat. Come on, Bolide. You can do this. You can maybe do this. I don't know whether you can or not. There is Speed Beast in an awkward place. Oh. No, well. That's not ideal. Oh, got my headset wire caught on my controller. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Climb the hill. Oh, no. The rod bearings are damaged. It's gonna be close to making it here. But I am in serious doubt of it now making it if the rod bearings have gone here. Can we make it further than Impega? We've still got power. Impega has crashed. Impega has crashed, and we will now take the lead. The lead has changed hands. But can we make it to the finish line? Engine is seized. Impega is out. Longbow is out. It's just me and Amy still circulating. Amy is trying to catch up, but it's catching up to a very poorly car here. Oh, engine. Italian V12. Survive. Survive. Survive to the finish line. That's all you have to do. Or survive longer than Amy's. I don't care which. I don't know whether this trying to nurse the engine is better for it. Or not. No idea. My steering's knackered. I can't let the engine die. I can't let the engine cut out. Amy was catching, but I can't see a pink car at the moment. Come on. Come on, orange machine. It's still running. Amy is still going. There is Joe's car. Hello. Oh, the engine's really poorly now. It's struggling to pick up pace. It's struggling to pick up revs. I don't want to hit the red line with it, but because I don't want to burn it to pieces. However, oh, come on, make the corner. Don't die on steering now. Amy's chucking a bowline at us. It's trying everything for the pink machine. We've just got a corner to go. Here, come on, orange car. Don't die now. You've had... Oh, the turbo's overheating. I don't care. We will make it. Victory goes the way of the orange car. Oh, it's made it. It is alive. It survives the course. Victory for us in the bowline. Amy will cross the line in second. Only two of us were working by the end of that. Amazingly, the engine hasn't died the instant I've stopped. We can turn that engine off. It has actually now locked up and broken as I've turned it off. But there we go. Amy's damage isn't showing up properly, but that car was absolutely knackered at one point. We did see it bodywork flailing around. Oh, we made it though. Bloody hell. That was a hell of an impressive race. That was a hell of an impressive race. Impega unlucky, took the lead, was going well, but yeah, the engine seized with not long to go, and we managed to nurse the car to a victory. Well, there we have it. What have we got next? What could we possibly have next? Coming up in this one. Oh, there was a super chat that I have managed to misplace because super chats are very awkward to find on YouTube. Bear with while I do some technical pressing of buttons, and we might find what I was looking for. Where is it? It's in here, I think. Just bear with. Bear with. Right, we were going to have a go with... we've done that one. I'm going to save the ambulances till last because I think they'll be ridiculous. We're going to have a go. Oh, we're going to go with trucks. Yes. Okay, so we are going to have a go with the no. For God's sake. We will have a go with some with some trucks. It's a shame you can't, like, grab a car and just throw it about. Right, so we're going to have a go with some trucks. That means the T-Series will make an appearance. Is there any specs of this to ban? You don't want the ram plow because, funnily enough, the ram plow will get stuck on the circuit. I am going... Oh, what do I want? I'm half tempted by the dump truck. But I think, for sanity's sake, I'm going to have a go just with a sensible T75. Yeah, we will have a go with this. Now, the trucks are surprisingly resilient in this. They are surprisingly strong. I am going to lock up the rear, or the centre diff, to hopefully give us as good a retraction as possible. There is a cement mixer already. Speed Beast has a cement mixer as well. There's definitely no way any of this can go horribly, horribly wrong. Now, I wonder if anyone is going to go for... Joe, stop visiting foliage. Come on. We're supposed to be getting trucks here. We're supposed to be getting trucks ready. Joe, stop playing in the trees. Okay. I feel like debris could be a very serious problem. Just debris being thrown around the place. That's definitely going to happen. There's going to be, you know, dump truck parts. There's going to be the cement mixer, roller, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of broken trucks. Now, however, that all being said, these are quite strong. These are actually pretty strong. So, I don't think we're going to have too much in the way of going easy, necessarily. We might. However, I think on the most part, we're going to see trucks going quite fast around here. Longbow's got a boxer. So me and Impega have got kind of straightforward trucks. Joe has a tiny truck. Speed Beast has the dump truck. Longbow has a box truck. And Amy has a cement mixer. I actually think Joe could genuinely be in with quite a good shout here. Steering is one of the big concerns we get with these. The drive shafts have been strengthened in this, but steering is likely to be what kills them. However, we don't know. We don't know. The frame rates might get a little unhappy with some of this racing. We shall see. Let's get the countdown ready. The trucks shall be ready to go here. We are off and underway. Amy has shot to the lead with the cement mixer. We will go through the gearbox. I can't hit anything over everyone else's trucks. There we go. Right. I mean, we could just nudge the cement mixer while it's going around a corner in an attempt to topple it over, just because it would be funny. I'm not necessarily going to do that. I might do it to take a win. I might not need to. The cement mixer is very wobbly on its own. Oh God. Okay, well, I did not intend on going for a crash there. It very nearly happened. But, yeah, there was... uh-oh. There was a near accident. Oh, it has happened. It's got stress rolled into me. Oh, well, I've stalled. I'm stuck on cement mixer parts. I think I'm going to have to pull out a cement mixer cone, I think, out of my truck. There we go. We're back to working again. Amy's fallen over. God, now we're last. Now we're going to have to really try and make up some time. Oh dear. After joking about taking out the cement mixer, the bloody cement mixer took out me. They're not the easiest things to roll back over either. So it's going to get going again. It's fine. Surprisingly, the actual drum has stayed on the back of it. Either way, Speed Beast is the truck that we are going to want to try and overtake somewhere around here. Now, the next question we get is, do we hit Radiator Springs and Hope, or do we play it safe? Joe's front flipped. We're going to play it safe. Because, well, oh, we're not going to play it safe. There's a rock there. I am actually stuck on a rock. Amy, do you fancy giving us a hand? I was trying to be clever. Are we allowed to I guess we're probably allowed to node grabber ourselves off. If we're allowed to node grabber them, it's not broken steering. I guess we're allowed to node grabber ourselves off of a rock. Oh, truck. Come on now. This truck just does not want to get out of here. Oh. I am just wedged in here. Come on. You know, I'm half tempted to just leave my truck here at this point. We're just gonna leave. I'm gonna be a little sneaky. Shh. I'm just gonna leave my truck in such a way. It's already gone, basically, this race. I'm just gonna leave my truck in such a way that it's now really difficult to deal with. Let's go see the race, shall we? Impega is leading the way. Longbow is the box is starting to fall apart. Speed Beast is holding on back here. Amy, Cement Mixer, is doing some wheelies, having got a very banana chassis occurring there. Joe's little truck was doing well, but the front flip over radiator springs has completely killed the steering right there. Speed Beast's vehicle is very banana-y shaped as well. So, Impega is leading, but wandered wide. That's fine. I mean, it's a bit bananaed, but, you know, nothing too terrible. Joe's fallen over again. Joe's having a terrible... I thought that was going to be really good around here. Just realised there's two longbows. Why is there a longbow over here? Why is there a longbow snowman? What is going on? I am very confused. No wonder I was so confused about Longbow being in the game and not in the game all at once. There are two Longbows in the game. It's the cement versus dump truck battle over third. Well, currently third on the track. Longbow has wandered off the circuit. It might... Oh, Speed Beast has cheated. Speed Beast will definitely get a punt from Amy, and it'd be a well-deserved punt as well at that point. Impega's got steering issues, maybe? Impega's got exploring massively over there. Amy's fallen over at the same corner again, and Speed Beast has fallen over too. Amazing. That is just some stunning stuff right there. 10 out of 10 work from everybody involved. Now, vehicles aren't going to be able to just take this jump easily anymore. I think Impega's got very little in the way of steering, I think, left on that truck. No. Is that going to... Oh, it's just going to make it before taking out the ramp. That's quite lucky. Longbow's... The box part of Longbow's truck is starting to fall apart now, which is glorious. We're going to have to hope that Longbow... is going to chuck it in a funky way through Radiator Springs. Makes it through, though. Makes it through. The box is still clinging on for dear life. Oh, he's fallen over again. Oh, no. Joe is still circulating back there. Yeah, that's still going. Not very well, but it is still going. Speed Beast is up and heading towards Radiator Springs. Oh! That's made it as well. You know what? That was the crash I had hoped it would be, and you have made it. That is some mighty torque from Amy's. No, you've moved my roadblock. That's not how that was supposed to go. I mean, you have bananaed my truck. Oh. Where is Joe going? I think Joe's steering's dead. Joe, that's not where you're supposed to be. You've got a very long way around. I'm not sure that steering is really functioning if you have to go that far away from the circuit. I'm not sure you're going to be able to really continue. I think that's very dubious on steering ability for Joe right there. As is Impega's steering ability, to be fair. I don't think I've seen Impega on the circuit for very long, all things considered. Oh, Impega's going to visit a tree. I was really hoping that was going to tear a wheel off. Yeah, steering ability of Impega and Joe is very questionable at the moment. They are having to go a long way off the circuit to actually make corners. Longbow's truck has lost its roof, but otherwise is still going fairly well. Speed Beast's truck, that's still bouncing along. It's doing its thing. Joe's having to go at about 2 miles an hour to combat the horrific steering problems. So, yeah, the real question is Joe... There's probably going to come a point where Joe's truck just stops steering. I think that might be that point there. Hey! You're not allowed to use reverse. That was definitely... Joe is disqualified for failing the steering test. I think, on that one. That has barely been on the circuit for a long time at this point. Oh, I think Impega's steering's gone. I don't know where Impega is going. Impega's gone exploring. Yeah, Impega's steering's gone. That's not where you're not on the circuit anymore. That doesn't count. You don't get to go and drive halfway across the track to try and make up the steer. It's not even going to matter anyway, because Longbow's going to win. But, yeah, there is some serious corner cutting. Amy's lost a drive shaft with... Oh, wow. That is a banana's truck and a half. That is a real banana truck right there. So Speed Beast has still got mostly working steering. Longbow does have a functioning truck at this point. I think Longbow's got a very good shout at this one. I think Longbow has got a really strong shout. As long as it doesn't disintegrate over radiator springs. All Longbow has to do is just clear it. Oh! That was not the clear that I would have wanted, but it's still going. It's still going. It is busted. The steering isn't great on that, but it is still going. Speed Beast's truck, I mean, the steering's so broken on all of these trucks that are remaining. No one's steering's in good condition anymore. If they're still driving at this point in the race, the steering is poorly. But some are better than others. So Speed Beast is going to make the corner, but it's only just. I mean, Impega's been everywhere over the track. Impega's out. Joe, I think, has actually broken down. No, Joe's again cheating. I'm going to guess Joe found a tree. That would be my best guess. Go up towards Radiator Springs. What will the dump truck do? Land on its face. I think the dump truck has lost a drive shaft. Yeah, the dump truck has lost a drive shaft in all of that. Yeah, probably should have been... I had to kind of go for it, I guess, if we wanted to try and ever get near Longbow, but it was a long, long way from getting near Longbow. All Longbow has to do is make it to the finish line. It's overheating, it's smoking, the steering is broken, but it's more usable than everyone else's, pretty much. And most of the box part has stayed together. It's lost a little bit of structure to it, but it's mostly there. Longbow has just got 2 more corners to go, really. We've got to get around here, and then we've got a right-hander, and that's what's testing Longbow's truck. The steering's bent a long way to the left. It has just lost a fuel tank, but it's still got another one. That's fine. Can Longbow's truck get turned? It does. It will make it around the final corner. It will head towards the finish line, and Longbow will claim a victory here. Longbow wins. And, well, Joe and Impega have been disqualified for massive corner cuts. They've basically made up their entire own track in this one. As you can see there. Longbow is victorious. Well done, Longbow. Well done indeed. That was a very impressive run. I mean, it's very bananaed. It's very bananaed indeed right there. It lost a fuel tank, however, was able to keep going. I mean, even if Pega hadn't been disqualified, will be disqualified there. Understeered into a tree. So, yeah. Oh, dear. Did not go so well for me. However, our roadblock was mighty effective. Well, actually, it wasn't that effective. Our roadblock was spectacular, just not very effective. Oh, dearie me. Well, there we have it. That did not go so well to plan. Ah, shall we have the pigeon round? We might as well go and do it. We might as well get the pigeon round done. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say it's the three-wheeled vehicle round. You can use the pigeon, or you can use the widgeon. Up to you. Either of those is allowed, but it has to be a three-wheeled version of that vehicle. I'm going to go for the widgeon. I don't know whether it's a good idea or not, but I am going to go for the widgeon. We're going to cut it down to just 2 laps on this one. I think even then it might be brave. However, we have got... Amy has a van. Joe is doing some breakdancing. We will get... Let's let everyone get loaded in. I'm not going to start from up here. I feel like it would end badly. Speedbeast has the drag-looking one. Which is a choice. Which is a choice in this. Joe has not got the right vehicle. There we go. Joe has now got the right vehicle. Okay, so Speedbeast has gone for a widgeon as well. We have pigeon van, pigeon not van, pigeon van. 2 bins are involved. I mean, look, we can definitely make a lap, right? Because at the end of the day, this isn't... We're not having to drive these things flat out, right? We can drive these as slow as we want to try and survive. So you absolutely will be able to make a lap. Oh! Things have crashed. Ah. Okay, well, that is not ideal. Just bear with while I go and get myself reconnected. I don't know whether... that has broken everything. Has the entire server gone, or has it just been me that's gone? I don't know. We will go and hopefully reload. We will hopefully get everything working. I mean, hey, look, we've been playing Beam multiplayer for 2.5 hours, and this is, it was just me, this is the only crash we've had, which is quite impressive, to be honest. Apollo has not pulled the cord. Apollo has gone back to sleep. Yeah, he has gone back to sleep. Right. Whoop. We are back into the game, apart from the fact that Longbow's a snowman. Right. We can show this again. Fantastic. Right, widgeon, come back. I'm not sure if we're going to do very well here, but we are going to. No, that's not the one we wanted. I mean, we do want the 4-wheeled one. However, for the moment, Longbow, you are Anne Snowman. I don't know if you are supposed to be Anne Snow. Oh no, wait. Why are there 2 Longbows again? Oh, he's almost just left the snowman on the starting grid. I guess that can just be there. It is definitely an entity. I I mean... Longbow has got 5 wheels, technically speaking. Joe's fallen over immediately. I have a feeling this is going to be rather silly. There's a good chance all of these break on the first lap. There's a good chance that it doesn't work very well. But that is the joy of this series, really. Joe, are you going to reset? We can start with Joe on their side, to be honest, if Joe wants to end up on their side. I've actually done a terrible job of remembering to check. Actually, we're not really being worried about the distance, because it's not really mattered. Joe is now a snowman trying to... Oh, the snowman's bugged. Okay. It's gone. Just throw it. What on earth are you doing? Oh, whoops. Probably shouldn't have done that. Because now that won't be... Joe, just bloody reset, or we're going to go without you. Just reset it. It's really easy to just reset it. I mean, I guess you can do that as well, but it would have been way quicker to just, you know, reset the whole thing. That damage is just on my end because I node grabbed it. It's not actually going to be showing up on their end. Right. We will begin. Oh, wait, I disconnected, so I have to do that. Let's see what happens with the mighty 3-wheeled race. We are off and underway. And Speed Beast is already nearly spun. We are going to propel ourselves towards the lead of the race. Of course, the big concern with these vehicles, naturally, is the front wheels getting broken. You know, front wheel breaks. Then you are in trouble. There is game sound, it's just these engines are pitiful and make no noise compared to the much more powerful vehicles that we normally drive. So yeah, ooh, we're going to wander a little bit wide there. Uh-oh. We might, it's entirely possible, we might have murdered Joe a little bit. Not intentionally, but we definitely did assist in rolling Joe over. Impega's lost a bin, the all-important bin has fallen off the back of Impega's vehicle. Now, I am going to have to be careful. And I think everyone is actually, yeah. Everyone is being careful. No one wants to hit the jumps hard with their vehicle on lap 1. It's only a 2-lap race. It's a shorter race than normal, than the races we have been doing, because, well, yeah. We're not expecting these to survive, although we can be careful ourselves. We can definitely make 2 laps. It's just how hard do the vehicles trying to catch up go? Oh, I had nothing to do with Amy falling over. Amy fell over all on their own. I had little input. That just happened around me. Okay, Widgeon. Oh, Impega is definitely sending it a bit harder than we are at the moment. But that is also because Impega's trying to make up time, because, well, Impega has been behind us, essentially. We're going to go carefully over there. Impega's bonnet is flapping around. How is Impega's steering? It seems like it is still not great. We will defend the inside. Right. How many other vehicles are still running? Amy's the closest back in 3rd. And then there's a bit of a gap to the rest. I am not hitting this jump hard. That will break steering. Impega is sending it over that jump. I am just going to coast over this one. Just try and keep the widget alive. I mean, it looks a little bit sad. I'm not going to lie. It does look a little bit sad. Oh, for a second I thought I heard the horrific sound of my dog puking, but no, he's just through the headset. I can't hear much. He's just found a bone to chew on. So that's fine. All is good. We are climbing. Oh god, the motocross section. Can't really see what Amy's doing. If Amy's absolutely going for it down here, possibly. My steering has got a little bit bent. It's not too bad. Oop. It is pulling to the right a smidge, but nothing too terrible. I'm not going to go too quickly over these jumps. Impega's vehicle is flapping in the breeze. You see, like, with the whole being a little slower, I keep my wheels on the ground. That's my goal, is to keep my wheels on the ground so that I'm not doing damage to my widgeon. Impega is doing damage, and Impega's done a front flip. Even with my approach of very carefully does it, we have got bent steering, so let alone all the vehicles that have been going for it. Oh, that is the sort of hit that I do not need or want. Hasn't made my steering any worse, thankfully. I don't know, out of the widgeon and the pigeon, which has stronger steering. I presume they're based on the same mechanics, if you will, the same basic platform, but I don't know. We are on to our final lap now. We are onto the last lap of the race. Joe has found a tree. Joe, you keep looking at all the foliage. This time it has actually put you out of the race, which is a problem for you, not really for me. We're having a good old time here. The pigeon behind is actually a fair way back, but I suspect the pigeon behind will be flooring it over the jumps, and I simply will not. I want to keep my steering alive. We have a big lead. We are not worrying about the trying to chase down somebody. So all we've got to do is get it to the end. So we know Joe's found a tree. Speed Beast is still moving. Longbow is still moving. Impega, I can't see if that is still moving. I don't know how Joe's even managed to find a tree there. That's what happened to Impega. It's Amy's fault. Impega rolled and in the recovery ruptured a fuel tank. So that's why Impega has stopped moving. Is that... I think the pink pigeon is getting closer, but I don't want to change what I'm doing, because if I rupture a fuel tank or if I lose a wheel, that's game over instantly. So we are going to carry on driving as we have been. I know it's not the most exciting, but it's the best shot we have of winning, basically. Only just got that to the corner. I'm having a little bit of handling issues. We are getting caught. And this is always... Again, you want to be going as slow as possible. You want to win by the smallest margin. Pega's wanting me to close it. Look, we've already had one game crash. Let's, or say a server crash for me. Let's not tempt fate. Oh, Joe's ended up a very long way off the track and in some trees. There, Joe. You've not had a great time, have you? So we're going to go a little bit faster now. I've got to... I don't want to bend my steering, but we have got to go for it a little bit more over these jumps, because Amy is right there. Oh, no, Widgeon. Have I bent something? Maybe... I think the pigeon might be a slight bit more stable, but it's not by much. It's a nerve-wracking finish. You want to boot it, but if I roll now, we lose. If we roll the vehicle, we lose at this point, so we've got to be a little careful. And Amy's got nothing to lose. They're a long way ahead of third, so it is going to be just go for it. We've only got a couple of jumps to go. Got one corner more and a couple of jumps, which this probably won't be fast enough to land nicely. We are over it. And this section here is the final section for the Widgeon. One more turn. We still have steering. We are still all working. Speed Beast is stuck. And we will claim a victory. It was not by very much. Amy crosses the line in second. Longbow's lost steering. I'm not quite sure where Longbow is. Oh, that's made a very sad-looking Widgeon. There we go. Speed Beast is upside down and broken, I think. Longbow had eaten a bin and has lost steering. Is anybody else running? I think that's everybody. Has gone. Everyone has been broken one way or another around this course. What a silly, silly race. What a silly race. A wonderful race, though. I'll take a victory when I can get them. Right there. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, how do you know when you're being haunted by a Kali and an Apollo? When you come into a room and first hear a burp and then smell a rather unpleasant odour. P.S. I never mean to those two, but they always make funny distractions on stream. That is true. They always do make some sort of distractions on stream. Apollo has been a little bit talkative tonight. Not too bad. Not the most distracto doggo that has ever existed. D and Rob, thank you very much for the donation. Saying good morning. Joined late. Not sure if you are taking requests, but if everyone has the Gavril Fanta mod, I wonder how it would go here. Unfortunately, we don't have that installed on the server on this one. However, we may see some mods for this in the future because it's been great fun. Our final race. We are going to do a one-make race. We're going to go back to a 3-lap race here. And we are going to use the off-road ambulance. Now, I'm not actually sure what vehicle it's based on. Is it a Roma? Nope. Is it the H series? It might be the H series. But yeah, there is an off-road ambulance. It's not that. I swear there is an actual specific off-road ambulance. I don't remember where it is. I swear I've seen it. Maybe it's a D series spec. Ah, here we go. Yeah, D45 off-road ambulance. That's the one we were wanting for. Unfortunately, we cannot use the Stambecco because the mod is... sorry, the mod is not a mod. The vehicle is very, very detailed, and while my computer can run it, some of the people in this are going to get a lot of lag trying to run it. And when they have lots of lag, the vehicle just drives like this so slow. It's horrible. So, yeah, we cannot run the Stambecco in this. Also, it's probably not going to be very exciting for this sort of racing. But, yeah. Sadly, no Stambecco for the multiplayer stuff due to the lag that it creates in the game. It's a great vehicle. It's crazy detailed, which is awesome. But when you're asking the game to do stuff that the game was barely designed for, the Stambecco can cause some problems, basically. So, yeah. What is going to happen here is a great question. I hazard a guess at... I mean, these should be pretty strong. These shouldn't have a problem with surviving here. Don't actually... Can we... Oh, I guess if we go... sure, let's go with a stripes livery. Why not? And then we will go... There we go. It's the FailRace ambulance. I would not trust this to help you. Oh, God, the noise. The noise. It's so bad. We will... Oh, we've opened a bit of Amy's ambulance there. Right, we will... Oh, I didn't sync my vehicle either, did I? Hold on. Sync. And then we will get everyone spawned correctly. Hopefully everyone is set. Or the game might crash. There we go. Speed Beast has turned up. Okay, so the D series, as we've seen, is pretty good. It's pretty quick. It's also pretty tough and all that. So there is definitely a chance. I'm going to lock the rear diff. The front diff can remain open for now. If it needs to get locked because of damage, it will. Right. I think we are ready to go. I'm going to stop the cacophony of noise by starting the race, and hopefully vehicles with sirens will break them fairly quickly. We are off and underway. Joe tried to reverse into us, so I feel like it's... These are not that fast, if I'm honest. They're not all too quick, which means some of the jumps are going to be sketchy with them. We're on the outside of Joe. Oh, well, we're getting carted wide, and we've been carted wide by Joe and bumped by Speed Beast, and it's not great for me. We've got some work to do here, although there is always a chance in this racing. Speed Beast has shedded basically all of the body panels on that. Peg has done a big flip, and Speed Beast has rolled, and I've tried to do a front flip. And Longbow's fallen over too. It's all gone as expected, really. We're racing ambulances. It's a 3-lap race, I should have said. I forgot to say. I presume everyone had guessed that was what we were doing. OBS did have a little bit of a disconnect, a little bit of internet issues, so hopefully it'll be back. Oh, Joe has just escaped the circuit. Impega is struggling to keep that on the circuit. No, my fuel tank's gone. Oh, no. I'm done. How has that happened? It's game over for me. We'll not get very far in this race. Unless this has dual fuel tanks, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Uh-oh, well... I had no fuel tank. There was... Oh! The temptation was way too great. We've basically broken the map. Oh dear. Speed Beast has got involved. Longbow's played it safe. Oh, Joe, you're coming with me. We're going this way. Can we clear? No, we can't clear Joe off using him. Oh, but it's a bit bad. Joe. Oh, I'm out of fuel. The fuel tank's gone. I think Impega might be broken as well. Oh no! Oh no! Really bad things have happened. Steering. So Longbow's lost steering. My fuel tank's gone. Impega's broken somehow. Oh well. I had no fuel tank, and there was a lot of vehicles in Radiator Springs. Impega's become a sort of mini cyclone, and there was just no chance we were not going to jump into that. I mean, sensibly speaking, you don't go do that, but we're not passing up that opportunity. Amy's got a bare bones ambulance. It is still circulating. Amy and Joe are the only two still alive, and Joe's might be dead. I don't know how much. Oh, well, there's been some lag, and Joe's vehicle is missing wheels on my screen, but I'm going to guess by the way it's driving, it's possibly not missing wheels. Although it has just fallen off the circuit completely. Oh yeah, Joe's vehicle's got one wheel left on my screen, which is honestly quite impressively laggy, broken damage. Is the tornado of pain still going on over here? Yeah, basically. Some stuff fell from the sky, and oh, pfft. I think Impega just. Oh, well, my truck's made it back onto the track again. That's fine. I think Joe might be out. Joe's dead. Amy wins. We'll have another go. We will have another go at this one. It was absolutely hilarious, but we will try again. Amy was the only one that made it a single lap, which is honestly impressive. Well done, Amy. Amy wins. Joe is second. I guess Longbow ends up third, maybe? Because everyone else died in that one. Oh, dear. Well, that was definitely the quickest. That was definitely the quickest round we could possibly have. I think we're going to have to back it off a lot and be aware of the fuel tank issues. They're clearly a big problem. So, yeah. we are going to have to be very aware of that. Let's try again. Wait, hold on. Amy is back. Cool. Everyone is here. The countdown is going. Speed Beast has jumped the start. Someone go and deal with them. Amy's lost the gurney out the back immediately. Right, so the fuel tank is a very, very big concern with these. While they say they're off-road ambulances, they're really not as good off-road as you would want them to be. Almost everybody lost a fuel tank in that one, so we're going to have to be very slow over the bumps. You're not going to want to be slow over the bumps, because if you're slow over the bumps, you might lose out to other vehicles, but I think it's going to have to be a chance you take, really. You just can't afford to bounce the back of the truck about, because you bounce the truck and you run the risk of puncturing the fuel tank. So yeah, I will be taking it easy. Amy is helping us into the corner. My gearbox... Oh, I know why I've got so many problems going on. Because I've got traction control on. I don't want the traction control on. That's why I was struggling accelerating. I see fire. I think Impega's on fire. I think Impega might have lost a fuel tank by now. Judging by the fire that's being a bit weird... I'm hazarding a guess Impega may be on fire. I'm hazarding a guess Joe has probably got a broken fuel tank by now, having gone over there. Oh, there's been a very big crash up ahead. Lombo's about to bounce it wide. Right. Can we do anything about catching up to Amy? The thing we've got to be careful of, so I can't afford to lose my fuel tank. Alright, but we're not going to know... Oh, Joe's suspension broke. Oh, that's the sort of crash that you can't afford. It's landing on the back of the truck that's the real concern here. That's what does a huge amount of damage. So, yeah, Joe's vehicle's broken from a heavy impact. Impega's is surely going to break at some point soon. It could have been lag. Sometimes you do get a bit of weird laggy damage going on. Could have been that saw flames come out of that. It just looked like a fuel tank rupture to me. We are trying... I mean, there's definitely some lag going on by the unnatural bouncing that Impega's truck is doing. We will get up to second and past that. Oh, Speed Beast has fallen over and having a bad time. Lombo's fallen over. Amy's truck is wandered quite a way across these jumps. And trying to do a front flip now? Yeah, that doesn't look good. I mean, it looks good for me in the I'm trying to chase it down. Now I'm starting to bounce. That's going to break a fuel tank. Stop bouncing. Oh, that crunching on the back of the truck is so alarming. There's bits of Amy's ambulance there. Oh, we've lost our gurney now. Oh, Amy might have fallen over. It's definitely spun. Alright, that's the sort of thing that we want to see. Has it ruptured a fuel tank? Impega's still going, so maybe that isn't a fuel tank. There's a wheel. Oh, Lombo's lost a fuel tank. There's a wheel rolling down the roads towards us, so that's a part of Amy's vehicle, potentially. No. Oh, our fuel tank's gone. God damn it. It's so difficult to keep the fuel tanks alive. It's just impossible. Amy has flipped it. I mean, the hope is, well, maybe... in that flip, Amy's fuel tank might have gone. Go. Go, orange machine. Oh, Amy's stopped. Amy has stopped. Amy is out. Okay, so Amy's fuel tank was gone. It's between me and Speed Beast. We're on fire now. I mean, we're on fire about, I don't know, 20 meters behind the truck, but we are on fire. Speed Beast is out of fuel. We're going to do it. We're going to have the last surviving fuel tank. We're going to win the ambulance round. Turns out, ambulances have very fragile fuel tanks. And we are out of fuel ourselves. Yeah, ambulances have incredibly fragile fuel tanks. Even an off-road spec one. I mean, my ambulance looks like it's mostly in one piece. That's the end of that. Well, Speed Beast has been reset, as has Impega's. Oh. There goes the door. Oh, I'll tell you what. We'll have one final race, folks. Before we go, we will have one last race. Oh, everything's on fire over here. We will have a race using some trophy trucks. Now, these are designed, of course, for this. So we'll just do a 3-lap race. They're not supposed to break. I guess they might. But we're going to have a go with the June Kicker. We're going to have a go with the ST... yeah, we'll go with the ST2. Okay, so this is the slowest of the trophy trucks. We're going to have a go with, yeah, the ST2 stadium trucks. And we're going to go for, essentially, just a proper Baja race around here. Don't quite know. I mean, it should be good fun. Oh, T2 is slow. I thought the ST2 was slower. Oh, you know what? We'll go with the ST2 then. We'll go with the medium spec truck. Screw it. I've said it now. We'll go with the ST2 anyway. I mean, in theory, right, these should survive the course, no problem. However, that all being said, they can still have almighty accidents. They can still break. They absolutely can still break around here. So, yeah. And it'll be interesting maybe with the... Impega's going to cheat because we'll have slow-mo lag. That's fair enough. Impega's going to a slightly faster truck because their computer will have issues with us doing this, basically. And when your computer has issues, basically it just makes your vehicle slower. So, yeah, that's fine. And let's face it, there's a good chance there's going to be some contact along the way. I think we're only down to 5 of us for this final race. I think Longbow might have had to go. Might not have seen it come up while I was changing vehicles and everything. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be madness. It's going to be madness. We shall get everybody ready. If vehicles fall over, they could break and they could lose wheels. There is a howl of the trophy trucks and Joe has spun immediately. I had nothing to do with that. No contact was made. Oh, Longbow has. Oh, Longbow did disconnect. I thought Longbow might have to go. Sorry, Longbow. We will power our way through these first corners. We're checked to the inside of Impega. Can't make a pass stick, though. And into the next turn we go. Impega's run a little bit wide. We will keep foot down up the hill. Got a big twitch. Big twitch. Bouncing awkwardly. Oh, dear. Lots of bodywork has come off my truck. I mean, that's not too much of a problem. You know, you'll survive shedding some bodywork. Whee. As long as it's not bent a wheel, which I don't think has happened. Come on. There we go. I mean, it's a glorious sight, seeing all the trophy trucks go up there. I have got my steering input all wrong for that corner. Ah, no. I did not take the... I was, I think, a little bit too aggressive with my power delivery. I'm not really used to this sort of racing. Funnily enough. Floor it. Oh, we're still twisting. Hey, Speed Beast. Don't mind me. I'm just flailing bits of bodywork around. It's all got a little bit sketchy at this point. We have lost all sorts of bits of bodywork is clinging on for dear life. Come on, truck. Over the jump. There we go. And this is how these jumps are supposed to be taken. You're supposed to be able to kind of cruise over these and land it nicely. I think Impega might have fallen over. Impega has. Impega's rolled it. So we might catch up to them. More bodywork has come off. Amy's flipped it as well. Okay, we might be back in this fight. These are not the easiest things to get back onto their wheels sometimes. So we are very much back in the fight for the lead of the race. Amy leads, but not by much. We've shed all of our bodywork, pretty much. Amy does a massive wheelie. Oh, there's contact in the air. Land it. Oh, we're fine. We're okay. Amy's okay. We have no bodywork left on our truck after this first lap. Amy's trying to remove their bodywork on our truck, but it's all good. We're across the jumps we go. Oh no! Oh no! We've rolled it on the stupidest bit. No! all of that work. I've broken the exhaust, but that doesn't really matter. Joe's caught up and taken second. No. Oh, I'm so disappointed with myself. How have I done that? I just can't. Now I can't stay on my wheels. Go, truck. Oh, God. Headphone wire hooked on controller. Not good. Impatience has got the better of me. Oh, we're going to need an absolute miracle now. My steering is actually a bit broken from all of this tumbling over. We knew it was going to happen. We knew I was going to fall over eventually. Damn it. I was so excited. We finally got the lead of the race. And then we threw it away by having a dumb roll. There is a chance, of course, that others will roll. That is possible. But, yeah, we are going to need a miracle if we are to catch up. Don't know if there's anyone close behind us. I don't think so. Don't know if anyone's broken their truck significantly. My steering is annoying, not going to lie. It's 3 laps, Longbow. It's a 3-lap race for these. We're going to power our way up the hill. Oh, I'm very bad. My truck is actually quite bad at setting up for these jumps because it's bent steering is the issue. Joe is catching up to Amy at the moment, which is good. Oh, no, Joe's had an accident. Joe was catching up to Amy. Well, if they can goad each other into a fight and make more mistakes, you know, it's not over. It's never over around here. That is an important thing to remember. Even if I'm struggling a bit with a broken, poorly steering, it makes it really difficult to set up for jumps because the truck's always pulling. It's very difficult to take off from jumps in a nice, flat, level way. But I'm very much... Oh, Speed Beast 8 in Pegger's drive shaft. That's never good. I'm hoping to come around a corner and see a rolled truck, and it looks like I might have done. Joe's in trouble. Joe's found more trees again. Joe, stop investigating the shrubbery. That's been the theme for the day. Joe investigates bits of scenery. But we are up to second. We have a lap to go. I mean, I've got to send it's full attack. Oh, Joe's locked a wheel. Joe's out. Joe's broken. It is maximum attack from me. It was a great run over that motocross section. I mean, these trucks can deal with it, but they can still brake. So Joe's locked a wheel up. Impega's drive shaft's gone. Speed Beast is still running. We're trying to chase down Amy. We're a little bit broken, but we have made time up because we are just full send at the moment. Amy is very much on the... It's still probably going quick, but Amy won't be risking things like crazy because Amy rolls now. It throws away a huge lead. So Amy will be taking it a little bit easier, potentially, than I am, which... I mean, we're going to try and make up time, but it doesn't matter. Amy can win by, you know, 10 seconds or by 1 second. If it's a win, it's a win. But Amy... Oh, no, that's Impega. Never mind. I misread the name. I saw what looked like a... Well, it's an I that looked like an L when I came around a corner. Come on, truck. You can do this. I've got to get these... I've got to get the take-off areas right. We've got to get all the corners right. We've got to get all the braking right. I mean, we're gaining, but it's not gaining enough, I don't think. Impega's in an awkward spot, but we will be okay to avoid it. We can actually ride the banking here a little bit, help get the truck turned. Are we catching maybe a smidge? Amy's around the hairpin. I mean, just navigated radiator springs. Might have got a little bit sideways. Might have lost some time into the hairpin. We will get slowed here. Oh, and chuck the truck through here. Actually, I think it was just the concertina effect. It looks like you're going slow. Speed Beast, is that behind that? Actually, I don't know if we really are catching all that much to Amy. We're just going to send it across this jump and hope for the best. We make it. We can turn here, but it's very deep into the braking zone. Game, don't do this to me. Joe is a snowman out on the course. Amy has got clear of all of this shenanigans. Oh! We have rolled. We're going to get away with it. No harm done. But, I mean, I had to. There was no other option. We had to push the absolute limit. And that means likely to roll in some of this. Amy is going to take victory. It does look like, oh, we might come home in second. It's another roll for us to finish off with for good luck. We had a very quick second lap. But the third lap was just, yeah, push like crazy and hope for the best. Speed Beast is somewhere behind us, so let's not have a spin around here. Just kind of nurse the truck to the line a little bit. And there we go. Amy is victorious. We fought as much as we could. I can't believe we caught up and then immediately rolled. Disappointed. Disappointed indeed. Impego unlucky to have a drive shaft eaten by another car. And, yeah, Joe unlucky with the wheel locking up, but that can happen with these. We have seen it before. Well, there we go. There's not much left of my truck. That is going to be that. That is going to be it for this stream. I ended up taking a slightly different route than I expected, but I have to say, I have very much enjoyed these races. This is definitely a format we're going to have to try again. We'll probably do it next week, to be honest. Might get some mod vehicles involved and stuff. But yeah, it was really, really good fun. Yeah, there we go. Also, before we go, Turn Up Gaming, thank you for the donation. So I can't believe your PS5 costs over 600 second hand. You would think it would cost at least under 400. Also, I should mention my PS5 digital was on offer on Very. That's why it cost 14. Okay, fair enough. The reason mine cost so much is because I got it at a time when you couldn't get hold of one new because they were all sold out everywhere. That's how I ended up spending that much to get hold of one. And unfortunately, they were sold out for a long time. I think now they're starting to get back in stock. Yeah, it was an expensive time if you wanted to get hold of one. Also, oh baby, thank you very much for the super chat, saying that found you through Komoda Gaming. I'm not sure if you know him, but I've been watching your old videos. I know the name. I can't say I know much about the channel, but it's cool to see people finding my channel. I'm going to guess you found my Beam stuff. Beam stuff definitely does seem to be doing well at the moment. That is for sure, as Speedbeast goes for a tumble. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this stream. I've had a lot of fun. It's been wonderful, wonderful chaos here with the racing. Fairly minor. Yeah, this has been wonderful fun. We will be back next week. Probably with this, unless Carly happens to be free on a Friday. At some point, we're getting Carly on the long drive. But if not, we will probably be doing this again because it's actually really entertaining when it works properly. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching. A massive thank you to everybody who donated. I tried to do most of the requests. I don't know if I missed any along the way. I do apologise if I did. But I hope you have enjoyed what we've ended up doing with the vehicles. So, yeah, that will be it from me. I will be back streaming, hopefully on Sunday. I'm just going to put a small caveat. I'm going to say it now. Is that there's a bunch of the filming crew we're getting together tomorrow. And there's going to probably be a lot of drinking. There's a chance I might not be up for it Sunday. There's a chance. I don't know. The plan is I'm going to stream on Sunday. We shall see how it goes. We'll be back, hopefully, Sunday with some GTA. And then Civ will continue. Yes, our Epic Game of Civ will continue on Wednesday next week. I hope you'll be able to join us for all of that. But that is going to be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.